Do, 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 do. All right. Hit live, waiting for that notification to hit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live this morning as it's the United States taking on New Zealand.
USA, 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 USA. Who's in the chat this early? It is early, baby.
We got Beauty. We got Nathan, Jason Norcutt, Rams in the building. Time, Robert, Jim Rogers, Jesus, Joseph, Joe Brown, Devin, Agnes. What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world right now.
Today, Team USA takes on New Zealand on a back-to-back, Rochita.
Yeah, a really good game yesterday, Josh. The offense looked a lot better, a lot more smooth compared to a couple of games ago.
We're going to get into the team comparisons, let you get to know New Zealand a little bit. We'll compare the two teams and the stats and the players and all that stuff here in a bit. But just a heads up, this might be the biggest beatdown of the tournament. If you thought USA against Senegal was bad, this could be a better beatdown from USA to an opponent. Just a heads up.
We were going over everything pregame, and Josh was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, this could be really bad today, folks.
Literally sitting here watching New Zealand's past games, looking over their stats, comparing the teams and everything. And my data says this is going to be a belt to ass kind of game.
Bro, can we get a 50 or more point win today for United States? What about 60, maybe 70 today?
Maybe. Already 170 people already here. Some of you guys probably just woke up. Good morning, good afternoon for some of you guys. Joe Brown's in the chat. Beauty from our Lord Estate. Nathan, Jason Northcutt. We got Ram. Times in the chat. We got Mod Squad in here. Devin Agnes. We got Cult of Fury up in the chat. Our channel members, Daryl Morgan. Rick B2.0. Sarcasm's in the chat. What's up, Herbert? Hello, everybody. ¿Cómo estás?
How are y'all doing on this fine Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon?
It's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Yeah, we got to get used to these early Sunday games for women's basketball because when the WNBA season hopefully comes back this year, remember, some of those games are early for women's basketball in WNBA.
Shoot, some of them are even earlier than we're live right now. Some of them are like 9 a.m. in the morning, West Coast time.
And you know what? I got to say, I'm feeling pretty good. Guys, gals, we have our first gifted membership in the chat, and it's coming from Daryl Morgan.
Yo, Daryl, thank you so much, and it goes to Francisco.
Let's go, Daryl Morgan. Thank you so much, bro, for the gifted membership. Showing some love to the chat, showing some love to the channel. Much love to you, bro. Boston, Massachusetts in the chat, dropping that American flag emote. USA, USA, USA. Douglas is here. He says, been not feeling well, but watched your game yesterday. Now watching this game because I need to feel a little bit better. Douglas, whatever it is you're going through, man, I hope it soon comes to pass. And hey, you know what? If we could take your mind off a little bit with some sports today, some basketball, I hope we can do that, man. Thanks for being here with us, okay?
Hey.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Let's have a good one today, man. Let's watch some Team USA ball today.
Beauty from our Lord Estate says, doing great. I watched a video showing Caitlin is leading all stats for FIBA teams. What in the world does Caitlin have to do to start a game? We are hoping today's the day. Or at the very least, Beauty, at the very least against Spain. Because if you guys have been here with us these last few games, that's the game that I'm looking forward to the most. Is that the game you're looking forward to the most?
Absolutely. Both teams should be undefeated in that game.
USA versus Spain on Tuesday is the last qualifying tournament game. I hope she starts at least in that most important game. But I also as much as I want her to start because I want to see her be able to set the tone and see what that looks like, and she's a lot of our favorite player. On one hand, that's true. But also on the other hand, I understand that this is USA basketball and it's not how you start, it's how you finish, right? And Caitlin Clark in that game against Italy, she had the second most minutes out of anybody on the roster. The only player that had more than her was Paige Beckers, and that was by just 35 seconds. So she did get a lot of playing time. And I got to say, I think the rotations from Nate Tibbins yesterday was a lot better than what we saw the first couple of games, right? From Lawson. I mean,
Mhm.
no disrespect to her, but I appreciated the rotations yesterday as opposed to those hockey rotations that we were seeing those first two games. I thought yesterday was a lot better. Now we'll see what happens here today. Is it going to be Lawson calling the plays again? Will it be Nate Tibbetts? Will it be Natalie Nakase, who's more of the play caller? I mean, yeah, coaching the plays and stuff
Mhm.
like that. Or will we see Stephanie White? Although I think maybe we saw a bit of Stephanie White in that game against Puerto Rico. That felt like a Stephanie White game, right? But shout out to Nate Tibbetts. I thought he did a pretty damn good job. I felt like the best coaching out of the three games that we saw so far.
Yeah, I was wondering yesterday, seeing Nate Tibbetts coach. I wonder if they're having each coach their own game. There's 5 coaches in 5 games here for the United States.
Jared Bear channel in the chat says, when are people going to realize that Paige, Angel, and Cece are great and completely different players? That is true. They are great and completely different players. You know, especially with when it comes to Paige and Kaylin, because they're both guards, right? Angel Reese is a big, but they're both guards, but they're two completely different types of guards, right? And and also these three players have been around each other. They've been competing with and against each other since they were teenagers, right? Those U16 teams, all three of these players were on that team: Reese, Caitlin, and Paige. And I got to say, they look good together, the three of them, in that fourth quarter. They played that fourth quarter together. And as clunky as game two was against Puerto Rico, you know, people were criticizing Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, and it looked a little bit clunky between them. They looked so much better together in game three against Italy, right? I mean, what has everybody been saying? We got to see screens set for Caitlin Clark a lot more. And we saw that, I thought, against Italy. We saw that from Angel Reese. She set that screen for Caitlin Clark to knock down that buzzer beater three to end the first quarter. She was setting screens for CC. So was De'Erica Hamby. I like to see more of that. So, as clunky as that game two was, I thought things were so much better in game three in different areas against Italy.
I see that can continue here today. Should expect a really good game from Team USA.
Yeah, the let's see in that box score. We were going over the box score before the stream started. Me and Rocha, and in that game against Italy, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they had the best plus minus out of anybody on the roster against Italy. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese were over 20. Thank you so much, Chris Bernard, for the subscribe. So they played pretty well together, man. Played pretty well together. Now, we'll see what the starting five is going to be here today against New Zealand. We're going to go over the team comparisons between the two. But just a heads up, like I mentioned earlier, it's probably going to be a better beatdown today than it was against Senegal. As bad as that was, this could be worse for the opponent of Team USA because New Zealand is 0-3 in this tournament. They got beat down by Senegal, a team that we whooped out of the gate in that first one. Rocha, as I read the chat a little bit more, can you pull up 3 things for me?
Okay.
On the FIBA website. I want the box score of USA versus Italy, and
Okay.
I wanted to see Team USA's box score. And then on a different tab, I want to see the um the overview of USA versus New Zealand for today,
Okay.
and go to the tab team comparison because we're going to go over the stats between the two teams, and I want people to see that
Okay.
as we go over that. So have that as a tab as well.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I want those 2 tabs if you can get that ready on the studio.
Yeah.
And when we're going through that, we can show on the screen.
Okay.
All right. Jim Rogers with a $2 donation says, good to see you guys. Jim Rogers in the chat. He's been kicking with us for these games, and he's back, baby. Let's go, Jim Rogers.
Appreciate you, bro. Good seeing you, Jim.
Let's go, Jim. Let's see who else is here early in this afternoon or morning if you're on the West Coast. Tony Barker is in here with Jim Rogers, Harry Pothead. We got Rick, JC Farrell, Jed Lockett. Welcome in, Jed Lockett.
Good to see you all on this Sunday afternoon.
Philip's in here. What's up, Philip? Randy, Dwayne is in the house. We got Bradley Reynolds. Nancy's here. Chris Davis, Xavier, Beauty from Our Lord Estate. Wilfredo is in the chat early this afternoon or slash morning. I Love Country. What's up, I Love Country? I Love Country says maybe it's me, but I'd rather see a really good competitive game. I'm not familiar with other teams. Are there any teams who can really compete with Team USA? Well, I Love Country. Team USA women's basketball is the most dominating force in basketball, even more so than the men's. I'm not saying they're more talented. I'm just saying as far as winning goes, Team USA has not lost in what? Since the 90s?
Yeah, 90s.
Since the 90s. No one's been able to beat Team USA. No one's been able to beat Team USA on the big stage. In 2028 will be the Summer Olympics, and that's going to be probably a dream team with Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, and Caitlin Clark. Now, as far as this qualifying tournament, the team that could give USA the best kind of competition will be Spain on Tuesday. That's the game I've been looking forward to the most. There's going to be 2 WNBA players on that team. That's Gustafson. She'll be on that squad. She's been playing very, very well. And the other player is going to be Awa Pham. She's going to be in the WNBA when the new season starts. She's projected to be the #1 overall pick, and she's projected to be the #1 overall pick to the Dallas Wings and be a teammate of Paige Beckers. And I can't wait to watch her fully in a game. So that's the team that could give USA the best competition, although I don't expect them to beat USA. Don't get me wrong, but they'll give USA probably the best competition. They're also undefeated in this tournament. And with Team New Zealand, we're going to go over the team, the roster, and the stats and everything like that way you guys can get familiar with New Zealand going into today's game. We have a $5 donation, Rocha, from A Piece of Sunshine. It's Sunday afternoon. A Piece of Sunshine just gifted a $5 donation in the chat and says, good to see Cece in prime form. Injuries kicked her butt last year. She's getting so much love across the world from media outlets. The face is back, and she is, without a doubt, the face of women's basketball. She's one of the faces of all basketball. Once LeBron James and Curry retire, would it be a stretch to say Caitlin Clark is the face of basketball, America basketball?
No, that wouldn't be out of the possibility at all. She really could be after they retire.
I mean, think about this. Caitlin Clark is not even close to her prime yet. She's going just barely into her 3rd year, and she only played 13 games last year. Once she's fully in her prime, she might be the face of basketball, period. She might be once Curry and LeBron James are retired, which is going to be pretty soon. She could be. But yeah, man, it sucked last year because in those 13 games that she played, you could tell she was not 100% at all. She was not fully healthy. We noticed that right out the gate. She got hurt in that preseason, and she never fully recovered. And those injuries started piling up before they shut her down for the rest of the season. But she's fully good back. She's fully back.
She got hurt before last year's preseason, and they brought her back for that Brazil game, and she re-injured herself. It was never the same.
Thank you so much for the $5 donation, A Piece of Sunshine. We appreciate that, man. I see someone in the chat says, no, it's going to be Cooper Flagg. Maybe you might be right. Cooper Flagg is a stud, man. I love Cooper Flagg. He is incredible, and he's going to be a great player in his career. But would you say he's more popular than Caitlin Clark? Would you?
I want to say that, at least yet.
I don't know. I really don't know. The only people I could say in the NBA that are like for sure more popular as far as like merch being sold and stuff like that is LeBron and Curry. She outsold like Luka, I think, her rookie year. And Luka is one of the most popular players in the world. So you might be right, but I'm just saying it might not be crazy to say that Caitlin Clark will be the face of all of basketball here pretty soon. I'm just saying.
I said it the other day. I'm over here in California, and at our local sports goods stores, Caitlin Clark's jersey was all over the place.
We have a $2 donation from JC Farrell. Says, are you guys going to do a March Madness bracket challenge this year? JC Farrell, yes, we are. In fact, we just launched it yesterday night. So Roach is about to grab that link for you, and he's going to post it in the chat. If anybody wants to participate in a March Madness bracket challenge with us, you can join that link right there. It's free to join. Compete against me, Rocha, and everybody else in the community. Fill out your bracket. It's over on the Sleeper Fantasy app if you choose to want to join that. And we will be covering some of these March Madness games for both men's and women's.
Selection Sundays today, and the official tournament starts next weekend.
There you go. Brooks Tipton brings up Concanipple. Dude, I love Concanipple, man. Man, that dude is going to be the next lethal three-point shooter in this league. He already is one of the best three-point shooters in the league as a rookie.
We got, what, like 20 games ago, and he already broke the rookie three-point record like 2 weeks ago.
Man, this chat is blowing up. Over 700 people already in this chat. We are about 22, 23 minutes away from tip-off. We'll see who the starting five is going to be. As soon as we know, we'll let you know. It's going to be on True TV or HBO Max. Also, just a heads up, you know, Rocha, you've been doing a really good job calling the plays, but I'm going to try to dip my toes back into calling some plays. For those that don't know, I haven't been feeling all that well for quite some time, and I haven't really been able to call plays. And I'm starting to feel a lot better, man. So I'm going to try to give it a go here and there. If I start to be in a little bit of pain, then I'll kick it right. You'll just tag you back in. But I want to try to give it a go today.
Let's do it, baby. Sounds great to me.
Mofo's in the chat. What's up, Mofo?
Mofo, good morning here on the West Coast, dude.
Mofo just joined the March Madness Bracket Challenge. I know he's ready. He's ready.
Let's go, Mofo.
A piece of sunshine with another $5 dono. Imagine when CC's signature shoe. When the signature shoe comes out, her current PE sold out in 1 minute.
Wow.
And they're gonna sell for $400 to $500. Dude, you're not lying. When CC finally comes out with her own shoe, it's gonna sell out in 20 seconds, and the resale market is gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Right now, we see Asia with her own shoes. Sabrina Nescu has her own shoes. I can't wait for Caitlin's.
Thank you so much, a piece of sunshine. All right, we're going to go over Team USA versus New Zealand, so that way you guys can get a little bit of a heads up on who Team New Zealand is in just a couple of minutes, all right? We'll let the chat build up a little bit, and then we'll go over New Zealand, so that way you guys can get to know this team going into today's game. But this will be the fourth game, right?
Yeah, fourth game.
This is the fourth game of the tournament. Team USA is undefeated. After today, there will be one more game in the qualifying tournament, and that will be on Tuesday. So a day's off tomorrow, back on Tuesday against Spain, who is also undefeated. That's the game I've been looking forward to the most. Ernesto Rodriguez, thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you for the subscribe.
Yo, a piece of sunshine with another $2 donation. I met her PE in the aftermarket. Goes for $400 to $500.
Yeah. 4 or 5. Imagine what her signature shoe is going to be. Probably a couple of stacks, man. A couple of stacks probably for her shoe on the resale market. Oh, I already know. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. Thank you again for the 2, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
And new to the Cult of Fury, Ruby Darlene.
Ruby, welcome to the Cult of Fury. We appreciate ya.
Let's go, Ruby. Thank you so much for the support. That means a lot to us. Mofo says, I also joined that ESPN March Madness Eliminator. I think this is so cool of a game. Bradley Reynolds is the one who created that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to join it too. I forgot to join it last night, but I'll be joining it too. Rajier, welcome on in, Rajier. Rajier says, Josh, the spread is 61.5 for Team USA. 61.5. That's very similar to the game against Senegal, folks. Now, USA beat down Senegal in that game 1 of this tournament. As bad as that was, this could be a worse beatdown. New Zealand is 0-3 in this tournament. Me and Rocha were sitting here rewatching that New Zealand-Senegal game, and Senegal tore up New Zealand. Senegal tore up New Zealand, and we tore up Senegal. New Zealand could be in for a bad whooping today. If USA is in their bag, if they're playing good team chemistry basketball, if they're feeling it from downtown especially, this game could get really ugly right out the gate and never look back.
I mean, we're talking about a game that could have been like 110-45 in favor of the United States today.
So, Rajier, buckle up.
Hey, how you doing today, Razia? Thank you for that info, bro.
Time 18, 188 says, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go, dude.
We got 2 more games left today and against Spain to watch this Team USA play.
Roach, can you see if there's any update on the starting 5, if they have announced that yet? Game 1, they announced it pretty early before the game. Games 2 and 3, they waited right until game time. So let's see if they have that up.
They do not have anything up yet for the starting lineup. So
Nothing? Okay.
Probably going to go more towards game time again today. Yo, what's up, Colin in the building? What up, dude?
What's up, dude? Rocha, where we at?
Yo, we are up over 200 likes. We are 80 away from 300.
Over 80 away from 200. Ernesto, thank you so much for the subscribe. Now, Team USA is coming off that win against Italy, and that was a much better overall performance than what we saw in that game 2 against Puerto Rico. Now, Caitlin Clark did not start in that game, right?
Correct.
But she had the second most minutes out of any player against Italy. Only one player had more time than Cece, and that was Paige Beckers, and it was only by like 35 seconds. Caitlin Clark played 22 minutes and 27 seconds, had 12 points on 4 for 5 shooting with 5 assists and a rebound. And that buzzer beater 3 to end the first quarter, how awesome was that? Angel Reese came up, set the screen. Caitlin knocks it down from beyond the arc to end that first quarter. That was awesome to see, man. And yeah, I got to say, Caitlin Clark also been playing pretty damn good defense so far in this tournament, right?
How many times have you said during the broadcast, look at Caitlin Clark, look at her all over that defender. She's been a two-way superstar so far in this tournament.
Caitlin Clark had 12 points. So did Paige Beckers. Angel Reese had 5 and 7. They played a lot of that fourth quarter. Caitlin Clark played that entire fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. And what do we say here on this channel? It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And Cece did not come off the court in the entire fourth quarter. And we were talking about this earlier, how Nate Tibbetts was the one that was calling the plays. He was coaching Team USA against Italy. And I was saying, I thought the rotations looked a lot more smoother, made a lot more sense than what we saw in games 1 or 2, where Lawson was doing a lot more of those hockey rotations, 5 in, 5 out type of thing. Whereas Nate Tibbetts, I thought he was a little bit more smooth with the chemistry and working out who should be on the court with who, right? I thought that was a little bit better than what we saw for the previous couple of games.
And I wonder going forward today and Tuesday against Spain, if that's where we're going to see more Josh, is those 2 or 3 instead of the hockey line change.
Right. Yeah. What we're going to see today, will Nate Tibbetts do it again? Will we see Natalie Nakase? And I'll tell you this, because we talked about this last year during the regular season. How fun would it be to see a Caitlin Clark team being coached by Natalie Nakase? Because look how good of a job she did with the Valkyrie, with no star players on that team. Nope. No disrespect to anybody on that team, but there was no star tier players on that squad. And look what she did with that brand new team right at the gate. That's why she won Coach of the Year. I would love to see that in Nakase coach up Caitlin Clark and call the plays. I want to see what that would look like.
As a Fever and Golden State Valkyrie fan, which I am, that's a dream to me, man.
That would be fun to see. Not only Nakase playing around with Caitlin Clark, Paige, Kelsey Plum, Ryan Howard, Reese, and Dearica Hamby. I like Dearica Hamby's gameplay too. Yesterday against Italy, she had 6 points on 2 for 3 from the field with 9 rebounds, 5 assists. She had 2 steals. She played pretty good defense, I thought. And she was setting a lot of screens for Caitlin Clark. That 2-man game between her and Cece, the give and goes, the pick and pop, I thought that was pretty good between Dearica and Caitlin yesterday.
And the way she could go inside and rebound, every rebound, it feels like her or Kiki get it. There's like 3 or 4 defenders on there.
You think so?
Absolutely. These teams like to get inside against Team USA.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, fitness boys? What's up, dude? How you doing, man?
Welcome on, everybody. Thank y'all for smacking that like button. We're going to go over team comparisons between New Zealand and USA so that way you can get familiarized with New Zealand. We're going to do that here in about 30 seconds. I'm going to go to the concession stand. I'll be right back. Let me know if I can get you guys anything. Thank y'all for continuing to hit that like, hitting that subscribe. You guys are killing this. Thank you so much.
Whether it's the afternoon or the morning, wherever you are, we appreciate y'all joining. This is the fourth of 5 games for Team United States. Yo, David Barron with the $5 donation. Hello again. Watching at work again, noon to midnight. Thank you. David Barron, we always appreciate you checking in from work, dude. Another 12-hour shift on a Sunday. Good luck with that out from Indiana, bro. Hey, we appreciate your $5 donation, man. We got you. We got you with the coverage and the company, man. Fitness boys, we're doing pretty well, man. We're excited to watch Team USA play again today, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bradley Reynolds, what's a nice cold Sprite? Oh, that sounds really good right now. Philip says, Caitlin stayed in great cardio shape last season. Yeah, she did. I mentioned it a couple times, especially yesterday. She looks fast, man. When she's getting off those screens, as Josh has mentioned, she's going downhill and scoring. Caitlin Clark looks fast. She was able to recover nicely from her injuries, keep herself in shape, and she's ready to go for, hopefully, this WNBA season. What's up? I love Country Union and miss nothing. We appreciate y'all being here. She got some pizza for lunch. Hey, Nicole, thank you for subscribing, Nicole.
David Barron, thank you so much for the 5. All right, you guys ready to get familiar with Team New Zealand?
Let's do it.
All right, Roach, go ahead and pull it up here on the broadcast.
All right.
So that way we can see what this team looks like. And there we go. Let's look over their roster right now. So they have Amelia Sharir at number 2. She is their assist leader for New Zealand. Number 4 is Hoki Yanga. Number 5 is Emma Rogers. She's someone who can knock down some threes. Tegan Graham, number 8. Ashley Strawbridge at number 10. Number 11 is Robati. Number 12 is Rebecca Pizzi. Rebecca Pizzi is their rebound leader for Team New Zealand. So number 12, Rebecca Pizzi, someone to look out for. Number 14 is Ella Tofiano. Number 14 there on the roster for New Zealand is Ella Tofiano. She is their leading scorer for this tournament. She's averaging 10.7 points per game for New Zealand. Ella Tofiano. Number 15 is Jade Karasomo. Jade Karasomo, number 15. Number 26 is Taylor Dalton. She's someone who's been getting some starts for New Zealand. Number 33 is Rogers. And number 45 is the big Charlotte Whitaker. So, again, out of this roster, players to note, number 14 is Ella Tofiano. She's their leading scorer. Number 12 is Rebecca Pizzi. She's their rebound leader. And number 2 is Amelia Sharir up at the top. At the top, Roach.
Yeah, there we go.
Amelia Sharir, number 2. Those are the players to look out for Team New Zealand. Now go ahead and click Team Comparison, Rocha, and let's compare the stats for both Team USA and New Zealand so far in this tournament.
Yep.
So we'll start at the top right there. Team New Zealand is averaging 30% from the field shooting-wise. They shoot 30% from the field, whereas Team USA is shooting almost 60% from the field. Their three-point scoring. USA is averaging 45% from 3. New Zealand averaging 25% from 3. So that's a big difference right there. If Team USA is feeling the 3-ball tonight, New Zealand is in for a rude awakening. Now let's scroll all the way down here, Rocha, to key stats. Go down to key stats on the screen.
All right.
Points per game in this qualifying tournament so far through 3. USA is averaging 98 points per game. New Zealand averaging 48 points per game. Rebounds per game is 44 for Team USA, 38 for New Zealand. Assists per game, USA 27, New Zealand 12. Steals per game, USA 11, New Zealand 3. USA is averaging 5 blocks per game, whereas New Zealand's only averaging 1 block per game. Now look at turnovers. USA is averaging 15 turnovers a game, but New Zealand, they're averaging 23 turnovers per game. That's not good. That's a lot of turnovers per game for New Zealand. And think about this. Team USA is averaging 21 points per game off of turnovers. 21 points are being scored per game from Team USA off of their opponent's turnovers. So if New Zealand is going to turn over the ball 23 times, USA, they could score 40 points tonight off of those turnovers. New Zealand turns over the ball a lot. And New Zealand, they're not capitalizing off their opponent's turnovers so far in this tournament, only averaging 5 points off turnovers. Looking at the fast break points, Team USA averaging almost 15 points per game on fast break. New Zealand, not very good, only averaging 3. Second chance points, USA is getting 16 second chance points per game off offensive rebounds, whereas New Zealand, they're only averaging 7. And then you look at the points in the paint. USA averaging 34 points in the paint per game. New Zealand averaging 16.7. Me and Rocha were watching some of the games between New Zealand and some of these opponents, especially Senegal, and New Zealand could not stop a nosebleed in the paint. So USA might look to score a lot inside tonight. Now, points off the bench. Look at this big difference right here, folks. USA averaging 54 points a game off the bench. New Zealand, 18.
That's what happened when you have the greatest roster in the world, man. Talent all over the place for the United States.
So those are some key stats to look at for New Zealand and USA. I just went down which New Zealand players you need to look out for. Again, that's Sharir, their assist leader, Pizzi, their rebounding leader, and Tofiano, who's number 14, their scoring leader. USA against New Zealand, the spread is 61.5. This is going to be very similar, or at least it should be, a very similar game to what we saw in Game 1 against Senegal. Senegal whooped New Zealand. USA can have the biggest point differential today against New Zealand. As bad as that game was against Senegal, this could be even worse game for America's opponent. USA should destroy New Zealand. It shouldn't even be close.
I'm thinking like a 110 to like 45 win for the United States today.
So there you go. That's all that you need to, that's everything that you need to know about Team New Zealand. They'll be wearing their white uniforms here today, here in Puerto Rico. The game's going to be on True TV or HBO Max. Hope you guys enjoyed that little pregame right there. And we got a donation while we were going over that, Roach.
Jim,
go ahead.
Jim Rogers the 5 says, here's 5, Josh. Give me a Diet Coke.
All right, 1 Diet Coke coming up for Jim Rogers. We got you, Jim. And we have, thank you so much, Jim Rogers, for that 5, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you again, David Barron. Fitness Boys, I see you in the chat. Amanda's in the chat. Chick Ad's here. Well, Phillips in the chat. Thomas, I love country. Welcome on in. I love country's got some pizza in the oven. Let's go. Let's go.
That sounds good. I'm hungry. Good to see you. I love country.
This game is going to be on True TV and HBO Max. Yes.
Yeah.
Khaled, yes. And if you're brand new here, we cannot show the game. If you're wondering about that, we cannot show the game, unfortunately. I wish we could. That would make things so much better. So that way you guys can see exactly what we're seeing at all given times. But we can't do that due to copyright. So we do live play-by-play. It's a little bit more than just like a typical watch party. We call every single play, who has the ball, who's scoring, who's assisting, who's rebounding, who's stealing, who's not doing what they need to be doing, rotations, key stats, all that kind of stuff throughout the game, and hanging out with you beautiful, fine people.
Think of it as a radio broadcast, except for we can actually talk to you guys.
And we guys hope you have a good time. Roach.
Yeah.
Can you, on my end, on your YouTube studio, can you take my volume and just increase it a little bit?
Okay. All right, there we go. Now you guys should hear him a little bit better.
Ram, thank you so much. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. All right, we'll see what the starting 5 is going to be. Right now, they're doing the national anthem here in Puerto Rico. Both teams lined up listening to the national anthem, and hopefully we will get the starting 5 here soon.
Let's see. Oh, got it. I have it.
Oh, here's the starting 5, folks. Here's the starting 5.
All right, Monique Billings, Chelsea Gray, Erica Hamby, Kelsey Plum, and Caitlin Clark.
What?
Yes, sir.
Caitlin Clark's in the starting 5, finally.
Bro, let's go. I nailed it. I thought she would start today, and she is.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. I know a lot of Caitlin Clark fans are in this chat, and you guys have been waiting for it. We've been waiting for it. Caitlin Clark is in the starting five. That's real, Roach.
That is real. That's from the United States basketball page.
Oh, mamacita.
She played almost 23 minutes yesterday. She's ready to go in the starting lineup. Probably expect her to play around the same amount of minutes. Let's go.
Okay, well, we're going to get started here. Right now, they're still doing the national anthem. We have 1.1 thousand people in the house. We hope you guys have a good time tuning in, watching us. We're going to be doing live play-by-play for the entire game, giving you the stats, hanging out with a live scoreboard, live timer, and all. We hope you guys have a good time here today.
Yo, QC, an elite member for 65 months, says USA wins. The Ira Grill goes off. Dominance. USA.
USA. USA. USA.
Let's go, QC. Appreciate the 65 months in the elite, baby.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right.
Go.
Okay, we got Caitlin Clark starting. Hit that thumbs up for Caitlin Clark starting. We had over 300 likes in the stream. Let's try to get this to 400 before tip-off. Once again, your starting five for Team USA: Kelsey Plum, Tierica Hamby, Chelsea Gray, Monique Billings, and Caitlin Clark.
So excited to see her in the starting lineup, man, especially playing with Billings.
Now, with Chelsea Gray and Caitlin Clark being in the same rotation, I would probably suspect that Caitlin Clark's be playing off ball and probably maybe be utilized as a scorer. That's just a guess. More of a scorer. We'll see. So the head coach of Team USA today will be Nate Tibbetts once again.
Awesome. Love that.
Shout out Nate Tibbetts.
Mm-hmm.
I liked his rotations yesterday. We were just talking about that, and he's going to be the head coach calling the plays today. I thought he did a good job yesterday. Way better than the first two games. So let's go.
So we should see that 2 or 3 substitutions instead of that whole hockey line. Let's go, baby.
Ooh, wow. 25 likes away from 400 already.
Oh, my God. Thank y'all for joining. We are just seconds away from tip-off, man. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Woo. New Zealand should get beat down pretty good today, man. They should get beat down pretty good here today. All right, we're going to have the tip-off here momentarily, and then we are going to do a sync-up, so that way we can get synced up. All right?
Look at all the hype for CC starting to chat. We see y'all. Let's go.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's just a little something different. And that's the thing about this qualifying tournament that everyone needs to understand that, you know, they're experimenting. USA had already qualified before this tournament even started, so it's just a lot of meshing around, seeing what's going on, blah, 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 you know? So it wasn't the end of the world that Caitlin Clark didn't start those first few games. It was how she finished. She played all the minutes of the fourth quarter yesterday in Team Italy. She had the second most minutes of anybody on the roster, but today she starts, and what's fun about that is let's see how she set the tone in the starting five. Like, that's just going to be interesting to see. So here we go. And Team USA will be in their red uniforms today, in their red jerseys.
Yo, Billy back with the $20 dodo. I'm just here to see the young gold CC. You guys rock. It's going to be a massacre.
Oh, it is. It's going to be a massacre, bro. Team USA, they're favored by 61.5 points or something like that. That's crazy. Billy Beck, thank you so much for the 20, man. Thanks for the bomb. Thanks for the love, for the support. We have a $2 donation from Zachary Kessler. What channel is this game on? Zach, this game will be on True TV, or it's going to be on HBO Max.
There we go. Thank you, Zachary, for the 2, bro. New Zealand will be in the white jerseys for the Kiwis.
All right.
Dude, we just hit over 400 likes before tip-off.
Let's go. Thank y'all for being here for this early game. And I'm going to dip my toes back into doing play-by-play. I haven't really been able to do it for months, really. I haven't been feeling all that well, been dealing with some stuff, but I'm starting to feel a whole lot better. And I think I should be able to do some more play-by-play as we continue these days going by. So I'm going to dip my toes back into doing play-by-play.
Let's go, baby. The best of the business. Yo,
hey, would you guys like to see Howard on the FIBA? She and Caitlin Clark? PK, sign me up for that. Ryan Howard and Cece? Yeah, I would like to see that. They'd be a killer duo.
We've seen their chemistry already here during this qualifying tournament.
All right, here we go. We're at center court, ready for tip-off. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray, Monique Billings, and Derek Hamby in the starting five.
Once again, USA in the reds, New Zealand in the white jerseys here today.
All right, let's get the tip off, and let's see who's going to have the first possession, Rocha. It's going to be Team USA. Let's get a countdown. 9:55, 54, 53, 52. And here comes Team USA shooting on the left side of the screen in their red uniforms. New Zealand in their whites, driving down the lane. Monique Billings to the rim. She misses the layup. Rebound belongs to Team New Zealand. And it's Robati bringing up the ball for New Zealand, shooting on the right side of the court in their white uniforms. To Sharir, Tofiano, handoff to Graham off the screen, kicks up top to Robati, straightaway three, hits the back iron, it's too strong, rebound belongs to Team USA, and here they come. Monique Billings, now to Chelsea Gray, hits Kelsey Plum the right wing outside, to Monique Billings, now to Derek Hamby, top of the key, to the left wing, pull up three, Caitlin Clark off the right iron, and rebounded by Dalton of New Zealand. And here comes Dalton into the front court, picked up by Kelsey Plum. Now to Robati, picked up by Derek Hamby. The ball's knocked loose, and it's last touch by Robati of New Zealand. That's a turnover. Give it right back to USA.
Back-to-back good looks for Team United States. They just did not go down so far.
Okay, Chelsea Gray will bring up the ball into the front court. Again, USA shooting on the left side of the screen. 8:56 left to go in the first quarter. 16 the shot clock. Kelsey Plum wants on the right wing outside. Off the screen from Billings. Back to Chelsea Gray, top of the circle. Caitlin calls for it. She'll get it. Derek Hamby sets a screen for Caitlin Clark. She'll move out the left side to the low post. A pass to Derek Hamby is deflected off the hands of Hamby to Monique Billings. Misses the shot from mid-range. And here comes Sharir back the other way. Quick layup is up and good. And that's the first bucket of the game. Sharir with the layup of New Zealand.
How about that? Who had New Zealand scoring first today?
8:25 remaining in the first quarter. 17 the shot clock for Team USA, looking for their first score. Kelsey Plum to Gray, right corner pass to Monique Billings, puts the ball on the floor, attacking the paint, up and under against Tofiano, and the up and under is good for a layup, and that's the first bucket for Team USA by Monique Billings. We're tied at 2 with 8:05 left to go. Calling for it, top of the key is Robati of New Zealand. She's picked up by Hamby, top of the circle. To the left short corner goes Sharir. In the post, backing down Monique Billings. Shot clock to 7. Bounce pass. It gets away from her, but it's picked up by Dalton against Plum. She drives baseline and scores with the floater.
That was really good defense by United States. Better shot.
New Zealand is up 4-2 over USA with 7:39 left to go in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark will bring up the ball. She'll stop and pop for three. Caitlin Clark from downtown. CC for three and a splash.
First splash of the game belongs to Caitlin Clark.
And she gets the lead for Team USA. Tofiana going to the rim, and she is blocked out of bounds by De'Erica Hamby. Hamby said, get that to the second row.
You mentioned how great Hamby's been good on defense this tournament, Josh, and we see it right there. Let's go.
Woo. Man, appreciate you guys being here, hanging out, hitting that like button. Almost 500 likes on the stream. Dalton of New Zealand will inbound from the baseline to the top of the circle. Goes Graham. Feeds inside to Robati. Backing down. Billings. Bump. Grind. Step back shot. No good. Rebounded by Billings. Good defense. Outlet to Caitlin Clark. Back to Mo. Mo inside. Right hand layup is good. And that's an assist for Caitlin Clark.
Good job by Billings. She kind of bubbled the pass, stuck with it, and scored.
Monique Billings has 4 of the 7 points for Team USA. The other 3 belongs to Caitlin Clark. Here comes New Zealand shooting on the right side. With 14 the shot clock, catch and shoot 3 from the left corner. Big shot is good for Robati.
What a top shot off the bank.
Robati ties the game at 7 with 6:42 left to go in the first quarter. Oh, and Derek Hamby set a screen for Caitlin Clark, but a little bit too strong. They're going to call that an offensive foul.
All right, that's a first United States turnover of the ball game.
We're tied right now at 7 apiece.
Who expected this hot start from New Zealand, man?
They're playing the best basketball I've seen them play throughout this tournament. I watched all 3 games they played. They're playing pretty good right now. 6.5 left to go in the first quarter. 14 the shot clock. Here's Graham off the handoff from Tofiano. She drives here on Chelsea Gray. Handoff to Dalton inside the paint. Robati puts the ball on the floor. Turn around, fadeaway shot. No good. Rebound belongs to Derek Hamby. And the outlet pass to Kelsey Plum. Plum feeds inside. Hamby, left-hand layup off the window's good. And that's a score for Team USA to go up to 9-7.
The defender kind of just went away from right there and let her easily score.
6 minutes left to go. Give and go. Graham, Tofiano, ball swung around. Sharir, catch and shoot three. Way off the mark. Rebound belongs to Kelsey Plum, and she's off and running into the front court. Down the hill, the lane, and Plum is fouled. A foul called against New Zealand with 5:48 left to go in the first quarter.
9-7 the lead for the United States as Kelsey Plum will have free throws coming up. That's the first team foul on New Zealand.
Checking in is Pizzi for New Zealand. She'll check in for Tofiano. Pizzi is the rebound leader for New Zealand.
I see Kelsey Plum can make her free throws.
You see. Kelsey Plum shooting 2 shots. First one's up and good for Plum Dog.
United States shot less than 70% for the free throw line last game.
Caitlin Clark, she's got 3 points. 2 for Monique. No, 4 points for Monique Billings, 2 for Hamby, and now 2 for Kelsey Plum as she knocks down the free throws. Checking in is Paige Beckers. Paige Beckers checking in.
By the way, she leads Team USA in scoring this tournament with 12 points a game.
12 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
USA leads at 11-7. 5:40 left to go in the first quarter. Here comes New Zealand with the ball up court. Sharir off the screen from Robati, drives inside against Caitlin Clark, misses the layup, and that's a good defense by Cece. And here comes Team USA back to the way with Caitlin Clark, Chelsea Gray, Paige Beckers, Dearica Hamby, and Monique Billings on the floor. And New Zealand's going to be called for a foul on the floor right now.
Yo, Marcel, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for being here. United States will have the inbounds up 11-7 here to start.
Team USA wearing their red jerseys. New Zealand in their whites. Ball's inbound for the baseline. 2 Paige Beckers. Step back from the foul line. Jump shot won't go. And Graham of New Zealand grabs the rebound. Outlet pass ahead to Sharir. Handoff goes to Rabati. Top of the circle. Graham puts the ball on the floor against Chelsea Gray. Goes to Pizzi. Pizzi attacking inside and draws a shooting foul from Monique Billings. That's going to send her to the line for 2 free throws. Thank you, QC.
I'm like, New Zealand's passing the ball right now, Josh. They're getting some good opportunities against this defense.
Angel Reese will check in for Dearica Hamby. Reese is in the game.
So see, Nate Tibbetts is going with those fast 1 or 2 type substitutions here today again.
All right, New Zealand will have 2 free throws coming up with 5:10 remaining in the first quarter. New Zealand is down by just 4 points. So we have Monique Billings, Angel Reese, Chelsea Gray, Paige Beckers, and Caitlin Clark. That's the rotation right now for Team USA.
Can New Zealand make the free throws? They're shooting 50% as a team. And as I say that, they missed the first one.
Philip says, describe who gets rebounds, who and why players have had made turnovers. Oh, I have. I've been calling every rebound. Pizzi knocks down 1 of 2 free throws. It's 11-8, 5:10 left to go. Chelsea Gray will be bringing up the ball. Team USA is shooting on the left side of the screen. 19 on the shot clock. Gray, bounce pass, left wing. Goes to Paige Becker, dribbles to the top of the circle. Cross-court pass to the right wing. Goes Caitlin Clark. Off the screen from Monique Billings. It's an ISO now. Caitlin Clark guarded by Dalton. Shot clock to 6. Bounce pass to Monique Billings. Back to Caitlin. To Chelsea Gray for a right corner 3. Hits the back iron. Rebound falls to Whitaker of New Zealand.
Incredible defense by New Zealand on that possession.
4:38 left to go in the first quarter. New Zealand with the possession. Bounce pass to the low post. Goes Whitaker. Goes attacks. Angel Reese. And she'll score on Reese in the baseline.
Dude, we got a 1-point game so far.
11-10 lead for Team USA with 4:20 to go. Gray, Beckers, pull up, no hesitation 3. In and out it goes. Team USA not shooting all that well from the field right now in comparison to the other games.
They got to get it going. They're getting some open shots, but missing.
Graham off the rebound, brings it up. Dalton to Pizzi, right short corner. Pump fake on Reese, puts the ball on the floor, hits Dalton, attacking Caitlin Clark down the hill. Out to the left wing outside. Goes to New Zealand, and that's Sharir driving, layup, no good. Rebound falls to Paige Beckers. Beckers to Reese. Reese down the hill, feeds inside to Monique Billings, back to Beckers on the left near side wing. To the top of the circle goes Caitlin Clark. Bounce pass inside for Reese, but there's going to be a foul against Sharir of New Zealand.
3:41 to go in the first. USA leads it 11-10. And timeout by the United States.
Timeout USA. 3:41 to go. Rough start for Team USA, up by just one.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Josh. United States is getting a lot of good looks right now. They're just not falling. They're just not falling. I want to see them make their open shots here today, bro.
All right, to the commercial break. Roach, where we at?
Yo, we are just 40 likes away from 600.
Woo! Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. So Caitlin Clark did start. If you're just tuning in, Caitlin Clark is 1 for 2 from the field with 3 points and 1 assist. Monique Billings has 4 points on 2 for 4 shooting. Dearica Hamby, 2 points. Kelsey Plum with 2 points. Paige Beckers is 0 for 2 from the field. She has not scored just yet. Angel Reese, she hasn't scored. She has 1 turnover. Who else scored? I see Kelsey Plum has 2 points. There we go.
Yo, welcome to the memberships. It's Gary Hayter.
Let's go. Thank you for the support, Gary Hatter, 3382.
Welcome, bro. We appreciate the support, man.
Gary is scary. We're in a timeout right now. It was made by Team USA. We're coming back out of the timeout with 3:41 left to go here in the first quarter. Team USA wearing their red jerseys here tonight. I love these jerseys, by the way. I love Team USA's women's basketball red jerseys. They're sweet. Gary, thanks for the 558th like, man. Thank you.
Oh, Gary's going strong right now in the chat.
All right, it's going to be New Zealand basketball, Rocha. They're going to inbound from the backcourt. Bring up the ball is going to be Hofanga?
Yes, sir.
Hofanga to the top of the key goes Whitaker. Swings it left corner to Sharir. Sharir is looking Graham's way. They feed inside to Pizzy. Back to Sharir. Picked up by Chelsea Gray, and they're going to call a reach-in foul by Chelsea Gray.
So reset the shot clock to 14 and an inbounds here for New Zealand. That is the 13th foul on United States here in the first quarter. Remember, it's 5 team fouls just like the NBA.
14 on the shot clock for New Zealand. They're going to inbound this from the baseline. Ball's inbounded to Graham. Catch and shoot 3. Baseline. Count that bucket. And New Zealand is up 12-11. USA has the ball. And who's on the floor, Roach?
It's going to be Chelsea Gray, Angel Reese, along with Monique Billings, Paige Beckers.
All right. And here we go. And that's going to be a layup for Angel Reese down inside. Did you say Ryan Howard?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. 13-12, and Angel Reese regains the lead for Team USA. 2:52 left to go. 16 on the shot clock. Graham baseline shot once again. Not this time. Out of bounds. Last touch by New Zealand. It's Team USA basketball.
All right. I want to see Team USA, Josh, getting some type of rhythm here and start scoring. Strawbridge will check in for New Zealand.
Strawbridge?
Yes, sir.
All right. Bring up the ball. It's going to be Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray bringing up the ball. Kalia Copper is out there. It's Kalia Copper off the screen from Angel Reese to the right elbow. Back to the left corner. It's a pull-up 3 for Ryan Howard. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Ryan. 16-12 lead for Team USA. Right out the gate, Howard's first shot goes right in. 3 up, 3 down. Graham going to work on Copper. Misses the up and under layup. Rebound belongs to Kalia Copper.
USA trying to find some rhythm now.
Copper up, shot, no good. Rebound belongs to Kiyosomo. Kiyosomo, right? Karasomo. And the cross-court pass is intercepted by Angel Reese. Reese to Copper, top of the key. Gray inside Reese. Left-hand layup is good off the window. And it's going to be 18-12, USA up by 6.
Dude, New Zealand had 3 people in the paint. Nobody picked up Angel Reese. That was terrible defense. Paige Beckers does a nice job on the inbounds and knock the ball out of bounds.
1:38 left to go here in the first quarter.
This is the type of rhythm you want to see for the United States, man.
6-point lead for Team USA. They started to finally pick up a little bit of momentum here. That was a nice feed from Gray inside of Angel Reese, who was left wide open. Wide open.
That's crazy. With all the defenders in the paint, nobody picked up Angel. Hey, what's up, New Zealand? It's here for New Zealand.
Ball's inbounded for the baseline. Here is Jackie Young. Bounce pass inside. Angel Reese bodying up against Tofiano. Left-hand finish with the scoop to the hoop. Angel Reese, 6 points. And puts USA up 20-12. That's an 8-point lead. Cross-court pass intercepted by Jackie Young. No, Ryan Howard, I'm sorry. Ryan Howard, baseline. And turnaround shot for Ray Burrell.
22-12. All of a sudden, a 10-point lead for the United States.
Timeout, New Zealand, 1:12 remaining. 22-12.
This was kind of like that first game we saw against Senegal when the United States got off to a slow start and really picked it up towards the end of the first quarter.
Where's Caitlin Clark? Wandale, she started the game actually today. So she's on the bench to end the first quarter. She started today. And if you're wondering about her stats, she hit a 3-point shot on 1-for-2 shooting. She has 3 points and 1 assist.
Welcome on in, everybody. We just hit over 600 likes in the first quarter.
Welcome on in. New Zealand in the chat. I see you. He said he's been watching for years. Let's go. We got a Kiwi in the chat.
I love this. United States has made 9 shots. 8 of them have been assisted.
So far, the points go like this. Angel Reese, 6 points. She leads all scorers. 4 points for Monique Billings. 3 for Ryan Howard. 3 for Caitlin Clark. 2 for Kelsey Plum. 2 for De'Erica Hamby. 2 for Ray Burrell, who's getting early minutes, something that we usually haven't seen. Jackie Young hasn't scored yet. She's 0 for 1. Paige Beckers has not scored yet. She's 0 for 2 from the field. Kiki has yet to check in.
Yeah, when is Kiki going to check there? We didn't see you check in until 5 minutes ago in the game yesterday.
The leading scorer for Team New Zealand is Robati with 3 points. Ball's going to be inbounded for Team New Zealand. Tofiano will get the inbound, and she'll bring it across the half court. Into the front court she goes. Now to Kara Somo, picked up by Paige Beckers on the left wing outside. Shot clock to 13, game clock to 1 minute. To the mid-post, Tofiano feeds inside, and Robati with 2 on her gets blocked out of bounds by Angel Reese.
Angel Reese is putting in that work offensively and defensively right now.
54 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Looks like Sharir checking back in with 6 on the shot clock for new Team New Zealand. Ball's going to be inbounded for the baseline. Dalton inbound. Sharir baseline shot hits the front iron, and Angel Reese with the rebound. That is that first rebound for Angel Reese.
Feels like she's got a little bit more with the work she's been putting in.
USA leads at 22-12 with 41 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Ryan Howard, Reese, to Paige, off the screen from Reese, stops on a dime, pull up mid-range, and Beckers is on the board with her first bucket of the game from mid-range. She's got 2 points. 24-12, USA leads it. Dalton with New Zealand hits Tofiano on the right elbow. Top of the key goes to Sharir. Calling for it is Robati, who is the leading scorer for Team New Zealand so far through first quarter. Handoff goes to, I forgot who that was. Number 10, sorry.
That was Strawbridge.
Strawbridge, I'm sorry. Now, but it's a turnover. Back to USA and a pull-up 3. Ryan Howard! Fadeaway 3! That's back-to-back 3s for Ryan Howard.
27-12. United States leads it after 1.
End of the first quarter, 27-12. And your leading scorers are Ryan Howard and Angel Reese with 6 points apiece.
That's back-to-back games. The United States is in a buzzer beater 3 at the end of the first quarter.
We have a $6.99 donation from Steamroller. It says, Angel Reese isn't just stat padding rebounds. Are we in an alternate universe? Angel Reese is a beast of a rebounder. She really is the league's best rebounder. And today, she's putting in that work. She's only got 1 rebound, though. That's the thing. She's got 1 board. She's getting fed inside. She's scoring. She's got 6 points, which is the team tying lead for scoring. But also, Angel Reese is doing all the little things, too. She's out there setting screens. We saw her setting screens for Caitlin Clark. She's setting screens for Paige Beckers. She's out there playing team ball.
And that's the thing. She's going against a bigger body in Tofiano, and she's bullying her inside the paint.
It was a rough start in that first quarter for Team USA. They just couldn't buy a bucket. Everything was in and out, in and out, in and out. But things are starting to pick up here with the momentum with Team USA being up 15 points as we head to the second quarter.
USA ended up shooting 11 of 18 that first quarter, good for 61%.
Ryan Howard, 2 for 2 from downtown. She's going to be on a heat check.
We saw her play incredible against Senegal in the first game of this tournament.
All right, man. Things are looking good. I'll say Angel Reese is probably the best player in that first quarter.
Excuse me. Yes, by far, Angel Reese was the best player in that quarter. Whether it was defense with her one block, with her one rebound, or going inside and scoring, pulling down Tofiano, who is the biggest body on this New Zealand squad. Angel Reese looks like a stud here tonight. And then you got Paige Beckers, who checked in, had that mid-range game going. She does lead Team United States in scoring in this tournament with 12 points a game. She's also the person that leads the entire Team USA squad in minutes as well. All right, second quarter is underway, folks. Hey, Shane, thank you for subscribing. Muted.
Shane, thank you so much for the subscribe. Here we go. Starting the second quarter. Sharir feeds inside to Tofiano. Fakes the pass. Attacking Ryan Howard inside. And the layup with the right hand is good. That was a tough shot for Tofiano.
Impressive there for Team New Zealand.
All right, who's on the floor for Team USA, Roach? Howard, Burrell, Young, Reese, and Paige Beckers. Pull up. Shot. That was Jackie Young.
Jackie Young for downtown. 4 threes now for the United States so far.
Jackie Young now at 6 points to tie up with Angel Reese and Ryan Howard at 6. 9:17 left to go. And New Zealand just scored. And that is going to be Tofiano, the team's leading scorer for the tournament. Tofiano puts it up, puts it in. Back the other way, Jackie Young, top of the key, 3, heat check, got it! Jackie Young from downtown.
What a start to the second quarter for Jackie.
33-16. Team USA up with under 9 minutes to go. A deep 3 by Sharir. No good. Rebound belongs to Ryan Howard. Howard now ahead here to Jackie Young. Jackie Young on the right wing outside brings out Sharir. Angel Reese will set the screen. Young, Howard for 3. This time no good. And that's out of bounds.
That was a heat check for Ryan Howard.
33-16. New Zealand is down. Dalton into the front court. Hits Sharir on the far side left wing. Sharir stopped by Burrell. Hits mid-post to Tofiano. Her pass broken up. Stolen by Angel Reese. Into the hands of Ray Burrell. She'll run the other way. Down the hill. Layup is good. And one. And one for Ray Burrell. Off the steal by Angel Reese.
That's the second time Ray Burrell's got inside and scored. Beautiful bucket with the foul.
Angel Reese has filled up the entire stat sheet. She's 3 for 3, 6 points. She has a rebound. She's got an assist. She's got a steal, and she's got a block.
This is her best game of the tournament by far so far, man. Excellent for Ray Burrell and Angel Reese on that possession. Can Burrell make her in one? We got a 20-point game.
20-point game. Things have really picked up. Business has picked up for Team USA basketball. 8:09 left to go in the second quarter, and here comes New Zealand shooting on the right side of the court in their white jerseys. Team USA tonight in their red jerseys. Pizzy, top of the circle, inside for Robati, and she's fouled by Ryan Howard. That's a foul against Team USA. Shot clock to 14, though inbound.
First foul of the quarter for Team United States. Let's see if they can play some better defense here on this possession as well. Get another steal.
Ball's going to be inbounded for the baseline. Robati inbounds this to Sharir, top of the circle. Shot clock to 13. In front to guard is Jackie Young. Inside to Tofiano. She's botting up Ray Burrell. Layup is no good. Rebound belongs to Jackie Young. Young will bring up the ball. Inside. And a finish for... That is Monique Billings. She missed it? No, Kiki Irfin. I'm sorry. Kiki. And she missed it. Rebound belongs to New Zealand. And here is Sharir. New Zealand inside. Pizzy, guarded by Kiki, misses the ugly shot.
She just threw that up.
Kiki said, give me that. To Kelsey Plum. To Burrell. Ryan Howard. Back to Plum for 3. Count it, Kelsey Plum from downtown. Mark Bamberg, thanks so much for the subscribe.
6 threes now for the United States in the first half.
Kelsey Plum now with 5 points. Robati brings up the ball for New Zealand. Handoff goes to Graham, and she's fouled there by Jackie Young.
Second foul of the quarter for United States. 7:03 to go in the second quarter.
KCK Savs 00. Dude, it says you guys are usually, as usual, are the best play-by-play. Well, thank you so much, bro. We hope you guys are all having a good time. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for hitting that like button, by the way. I mean, my goodness, 15 likes away from 700, Rocha. Are you kidding me?
It's awesome, man. We appreciate the support.
All right, 10 the shot clock for Team New Zealand, and Robati just turned the ball over after getting the inbound pass. She tried to go to Graham, but just overshot, and it goes out of bounds, so it's Team USA basketball. Robati will check out. Whitaker for New Zealand will check in.
Already 7 turnovers for New Zealand.
Also, keep in mind, the head coach for Team USA today is Nate Tibbetts. He's head coaching this squad, as he did yesterday. Kelsey Plum down the hill and draws a foul, Rocha, from New Zealand, and that's going to go against Hokianga.
Second foul. That'd be second foul of the quarter for New Zealand. Nobody's in foul trouble, Demi. Nobody's in foul trouble yet.
Jay Book says, I'm tired of hearing Angel Reese's name and no play for Kayla. What do you want me to do? I'm calling the plays, man. What do you want me to do? I'm calling it play-by-play. Every single thing that's out there on the court, I'm calling it. I don't know what do you want me to just lie to you? Make it up? I'm calling it. Ball's inbounded from Kelsey Plum to Ryan Howard. Swings up top to Jackie Young. They're out there with Ray Burrell and Kiki Irfin. 5 on the shot clock. Pull up. Shot from the left wing. No good for Jackie Young. Whitaker with the rebound for New Zealand. And she'll let Sharir bring the ball into the front court. Sharir, the drive. She's stopped there by Kiki Irfin. 16 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass to Hokianga. Pizzi. Handoff. Back to Hokianga. The drive. The kick. And Graham stepped out of bounds as she caught the pass. That's a turnover. Team USA basketball.
Oh, my God. This team really does turn the ball over a lot. That's 8 now already.
39-16. Thank you so much, Ron Street, for the subscribe. We appreciate the support, bro. 16 on the shot clock. Ray Burrell with a crossover dribble drive inside. Gets past the defender, and the layup is good. Ray Burrell just crossed her eyes, Roach.
Dude, she's drove it inside 3 times and scored all 3 times.
She's got 7 points. This is the best we've seen from Ray Burrell in the tournament, Roach, especially the first half. 41-16, Team USA, 12 on the shot clock for New Zealand. Hokianga off the screen from Whitaker against Plum Dog. She's stopped with the ball to the cutter. Whitaker at the line. She's going to be blocked at the rim by Kiki Irfin. Irfin, pass. Kelsey Plum is fouled on the floor by Hokianga.
There's second team foul now on New Zealand.
Dude, the pace is so much better right now. Robert Watt, thank you so much for the subscribe. We finally get some up-tempo of the pace of play, unlike we saw for those first few minutes of the first quarter.
You got to love it. United States has started off slow every first quarter, but really found a rhythm going into the second quarter.
You know, and I guess that's not too crazy because, you know, this is a very experimental tournament with the rosters and everything like that. And you have so many players who are usually option ones on their team or 1A, 1B on their team. So, you know, it takes a little bit of a minute. Off the inbound, here goes Jackie Young with the kick out to Ray Burrell. Right corner 3. It's going to hit the bricks, and the rebound falls to Whitaker and Kiki. They're tied up, and we're going to get a jump ball between Kiki and Whitaker.
I like that. That was a strong tie-up right there.
Oh, yeah. Madison CB, just subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Dude, y'all are blowing up the sub button right now.
I don't think we've hit 1,000 likes before a first half was over, but we're almost there, man. We're 240 away.
Thank y'all so much.
David, thank you so much. Becky, thank you as well. Okay, ball's going to be inbounded from Kelsey Plum on the baseline. Team USA shooting on the left side of the screen. She inbounds this to Jackie Young. Pull-up baseline shot. That's no good. Kelsey Plum fighting for that rebound, but it goes into the hands of Whitaker instead. And Whitaker will let Hokianga of New Zealand bring up the ball. She's stopped here by Kelsey Plum into the front court, 16 the shot clock. Goes to Graham. Graham to Strawbridge. Strawbridge looking for somebody to get open. Hits Graham on the top of the circle. Whitaker, handoff back to Graham. And the shot is blocked right there by Jackie Young into the hands of Kiki. And here comes Team USA off the block. With 4:54 remaining in the second quarter. 19 on the shot clock for Team USA, who's up 41-16. Plum off the screen from Kiki, drives right side. Cross-court pass to Ryan Howard. Nothing but the bottom of the net from downtown. Time out, Lord have mercy. Time out, New Zealand. USA 44, New Zealand 16. Ryan Howard leads all scorers with 9 points on 3 for 4 shooting. Woo!
Bro, this game got out of hand so fast.
Lestat, thank you so much for the subscribe.
Thank you, Lestat.
QC says this is a pure bearskin pounce down spanking right now. It's starting to blow up, bro. Cindy, thank you for the subscribe.
Thank you.
44-16.
Oh.
Remember, the spread was 61.5. 61.5. Now we're starting to get closer to that spread. All right.
And that's the thing. New Zealand's actually had some nice opportunities to score in this game, and they're just chalking it up and missing.
Yo, PJ in the chat says, man, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even know the FIBA qualifiers were even going on, but the stream is going crazy.
Yeah, it is, Peach.
It's 1:32 p.m. out here in Dallas, and we got over 2,000 people in the chat. That's crazy.
It's 11:30 here on the West Coast, AM.
Man, PJ, this is a beat down right now. 44-16 over New Zealand. USA really finding their stride. Really finding their stride. Ryan Howard leads all scorers with 9 points. Ray Burrell had 7 points. Ray Burrell, she played the best basketball she's played so far this tournament. Same thing with Angel Reese. Angel Reese, 6 points with 1 rebound, assist, a steal, and a block.
Yo, $10 donation from Chaos. Chad Miller says, let's go. Nobody can stop them.
Ain't no stopping me now. We're on the move.
Let's go, Chaos. Thank you, bro.
Chaos, thank you, brother, for the $10 donation. Thank y'all for over 800 likes, 175 away from 1,000 here in the first half. Here comes New Zealand into the front court with 4.5 remaining in the half. Whitaker picked up by Kiki Irfin. A give and go right there, and a score for Dalton with the layup. Finally, they score. It's 44-18 now.
United States has outscored New Zealand 17-6 in this quarter.
Finger, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying the stream, bro. 12 on the shot clock. Here's Kelsey Plum. Caitlin Clark is back out there. Caitlin for 3. Caitlin the miss. Rebound belongs to Dalton of New Zealand. Caitlin Clark trying to do that, fade away 3 from the right outside wing.
Yeah.
And she almost had that. Whitaker will be fouled inside by Kiki Irfin with 3:59 left to go here in the second quarter.
Man, Kiki took the brunt of that one, but she is the one that calls for the foul.
So Caitlin Clark did check in during that last timeout. Caitlin will finish the rest of the quarter. She did start today, by the way. Caitlin Clark is out there. I think there's another substitution happening.
Yeah.
Kelsey Plum, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, Kiki, and now Angel Reese on the court. Reese, Caitlin Clark, Beckers, Plum, and Kiki. We got a double big right here. Kiki and Angel on the court at the same time.
Double big.
I like this rotation.
This is interesting. Double big 3-guard lineup.
Ball's about for the baseline, and Graham's pass almost intercepted there by Kiki. Goes back to Dalton, and Dalton's pass is stolen up by Angel Reese.
That's Angel Reese's second steal of the game.
And here comes Team USA back to the way. Paige Beckers off the screen from Angel Reese, top of the circle. To the right short corner goes Kiki. Kiki with the handoff. Caitlin Clark. Clark back to Kiki. Fumbles her pass. Out to Paige for through 2. No good. Rebound. And a putback by Angel Reese is no good. And her second rebound attempt goes out of bounds. It's a turnover back to New Zealand.
Daryl Morgan, a $50 bomb.
Daryl Morgan. Who do we think is going to win the March Madness tournament? I'm going to say Duke is going to win it, man.
I'm between Duke and Michigan right now. That's the two who I'm leaning towards.
Dude, holy crap. Daryl Morgan, thank you so much for the 50 bomb, brother. It's New Zealand basketball with 3:24 left to go. 17 on the shot clock. Here's Robati putting the ball on the floor against Kiki. Dribble handoff. Dalton, give and go. Stolen up by Kelsey Plum. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to call kickball.
Yeah.
Kickball.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to stay New Zealand basketball, 14 on the shot clock, 3:17 left to go in the half. 3:17, 317, area code for Indianapolis, where Caitlin Clark plays, 317, Naptown.
Here we go, baby.
Shout out to Daryl Morgan again for that $50 bomb. That blew our heads off, man. 12 on the shot clock. New Zealand's got the ball. Tofiano feeds up top. Short miss shot by Robati. Francis, thank you so much for the subscribe. And here comes Team USA back the other way, shooting on the left side of the screen in their red jerseys, New Zealand in their white. 3 minutes remaining. Paige Beckers brings the ball, hits Caitlin Clark on the right elbow. Clark handoff Plum for three. Count that for Plum Dog Millionaire with the corner three.
Corner three, 8 threes now for United States.
And Caitlin Clark just picked up another assist right there, folks. That's 2 assists for Caitlin Clark. Back the other way we go. 18-47. New Zealand is down. And sure. Wait, what happened right there?
Strawbridge fell down and the ball went out of bounds off of her.
And Angel Reese says, stay down. Dave Carr, thank you so much for the subscribe. We got a $10 donation, Roach.
Chaos in the 10 cents. Did I just hear Steph Curry fadeaway three? LOL.
Dude, that looked like Steph Curry type of three that Caitlin Clark just took a little while ago. Janice, thank you so much for the subscribe. Chaos, once again, brother, thank you for the 10. It's USA basketball. Catch and shoot three. Plum. This time it's short. Rebound belongs to Sharir of New Zealand. Huge outlet pass meant for Strawbridge, and it goes out of bounds.
Another turnover for New Zealand.
Thank you guys so much for the support. My goodness, y'all blew this up. 136 likes away from 1,000 in the first half. If you have a good time, hit that like. Here comes Team USA. Kayla Clark on the drive. CC. Oh, handoff. Reese pivoting. Kick out to Paige Beckers. We got 2 minutes to go. 8 on the shot clock. Resets the screen. Pays the drive. The floater good for Paige.
So lethal.
Angel Reese took a lot of contact drawing that screen for Paige Beckers to set up that bucket.
Angel Reese is all over the place. Physical with her.
Paige Beckers now with 4 points. It's 49-18 Team USA. Up big right now with 1:51 to go. Rosalinda, thank you so much. Rosalinda, we appreciate that. War Dog, thank you. Terry, appreciate you. Mark McKay, I see you. I Love Country in the chat, dropping those American flag emotes. USA. Here we go, Team New Zealand with the ball. Philip McGrew, ¿cómo estás? You guys rock, says Tony Barker. Thank you, Tony Barker. Here's New Zealand. Bad pass to Tofiano from Hofanga, and that's going to go out of bounds.
12 turnovers in the first half now for New Zealand.
1:38 left to go in the second quarter, and here comes Caitlin Clark. Will bring up the ball for Team USA. Kiki setting a screen for Caitlin as she's picked up full court. Caitlin, the drive, the kick, Paige the three, knock it down. 3 up, 3 down, Paige buckets. Caitlin Clark with another assist.
That's beautiful basketball. 7 points down for Beckers.
Oh, Paige Beckers almost with a steal right here as the New Zealand was bringing up the ball with Dalton. Dalton hits Sharir back to Dalton, picked up by Paige Beckers. Nice little step back. No, she'll pass inside instead to Tofiano. Goes to work inside against Reese. Reese blocked her shot into the hands of Caitlin Clark. That's another block for Angel Reese. CC, baseline, Burrell, Reese, layup is good. What a sequence by Team USA. Angel Reese getting it done on both ends of the floor.
She is looking incredible today, man.
Angel Reese, 8 points, 3 rebounds. She's also got, what, a steal and 2 blocks. My goodness. Here is Sharir attacking Caitlin Clark. Floater up. No good. Good defense there by Caitlin.
28 seconds to go. USA leads at 54-18.
We're 25 seconds away from halftime, and we are 80 likes away from 1,000. Let's get it. Hit that thumbs up if you guys haven't done so already. 10 on the shot clock for Team USA. Kiki setting the screen for Paige Beckers, and a foul on the floor against New Zealand. That's going to go against Dalton, Roach. And wait, hold on.
They're going to say offensive foul on the screen by Kiki.
Oh. Roach.
Chaos! $20 super sticker that says, go!
Go! Oh, sorry. Thank you so much. 5 seconds left. It's New Zealand basketball down 18-54. 3, 2, 1. Dalton, the shot out of bounds. And that does it for the first half, guys. That does it for the first half. Team USA with 54. New Zealand 18.
What an incredible second quarter, Josh. They absolutely dominated New Zealand in that one.
It was a clunky start.
Yeah.
But things got so much better in the second half of that first quarter and throughout the second quarter. And how about this rotation to end the second quarter? How good was that? How good was Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers? They are a good trio, man. For the most part in this tournament, I mean, there was some clunkiness in that game against Puerto Rico, but for the most part, they're a good trio out there. Tom Loss, thank you for the subscribe, because they're completely different players and their skill sets have been mostly complementing each other, especially today. Snakehead, thank you so much for the subscribe.
I mean, you got Paige and Caitlin who knows how to shoot, who knows how to pass. So you got
I
Angel
mean,
Reese with the rebounds and the blocking, the defense ability, man.
the defense was good. I think the defense was really good. Caitlin Clark playing really good defense. Angel Reese playing good defense. Paige Beckers playing good on the ball defense. Cece with 3 points. She's got 3 assists and a rebound right there. Angel Reese, 8 points, 4 for 5 from the field with 3 rebounds. With let's see, 1 steal and 2 blocks. 1 steal and 2 blocks. We had 8 points from Kelsey Plum, 7 points from Paige Beckers. We had 9 points from Ryan Howard. She's the actual leading scorer for this game. Ryan Howard, 3 for 4 from downtown, 9 points. Ray Burrell, she's been playing this best basketball of this tournament right here in this first half. Ray Burrell, 7 points on 3 for 5 shooting. Jackie Young, 50% shooting with 2 made threes. Monique Billings, she's got 4 points on 50% shooting. And Kiki Irfin, she has not scored yet, but she does have 4 rebounds, so shout out Kiki. And the leading scores for Team New Zealand, 4 points for Tofiano, 4 points for Dalton, and 3 points for Robati. Those are your leading scores for New Zealand. Micah Hussey, thank you so much for the subscribe.
So the only one who did not play in that first half for Team USA was Kalia Copper. No minutes for her.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Chaos, Chad Miller, the 10, says, give me 120 USA, 57 New Zealand final.
Oh, Chaos with a big score prediction right there. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think Team USA could eventually cover that 61.5 point spread? I thought they were going to pregame. And then it was a clunky first start for Team USA. But as things starting to pick up here, now it is a 34-point blowout right now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ted Wood, thank you so much for the subscribe. Do you think Team USA, when it's all said and done, will beat New Zealand by over 61.5 points? I still believe.
That quarter tells me absolutely yes. They're going to probably win this game by close to 70 points.
Yes, because I think USA has figured it out.
Yes.
I think they got the kinks out from that first part of the first quarter. Things look a lot more smooth.
Good bit of justice. Guys, it was like a 10-point game after 1. What happened?
My goodness, man. Also, for those that are just tuning in, if you're wondering about Caitlin Clark, did she start or not? She did start today's game. She got the start.
In that first half, Caitlin Clark ended up playing, 11 minutes. So she's on pace for 22 minutes today.
I also just want to say while we're here at halftime, thank you all so much for making this stream what it is. This is an early stream, early afternoon, early morning, depending on where you're at. Thank you to all of you who are being here, hitting that subscribe. It means the world to us. Hitting that like button. 17 likes away from 1,000 in the first half is incredible. We hope you guys are having a good time as we're doing the live play-by-play, the stats, the scoreboard, all of that. Roach, can you put on the screen the box score for Team USA so that way people can look at it on the screen if they want to?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see, studio. 1 second. Okay. Here we go, ladies.
You're right, Goodman. You're right.
There's the stats, ladies and gentlemen, for Team United States.
Again, thank you so much, Daryl, for the $50 bomb. Thank you, Chaos. Thank you, everybody who donated. That was insane, guys. We appreciate the support, all the support today. And I'll go over the box score once again for Team USA in case you weren't listening earlier or you're just tuning in. Okay, we'll start off with Caitlin Clark. She started today's game. She had 11 minutes in that first half. She's on pace for another 22-minute game. Caitlin Clark, 1 for 3, 3 points. She hit a 3 earlier. She also has 3 assists with 1 rebound. Angel Reese, 8 points in 10 minutes and 57 seconds. 4 for 5 from the field, Angel Reese, with 3 rebounds. She also has 1 steal and 2 blocks. Ryan Howard, 9 points on 3 for 4 shooting, all from downtown. She leads all scorers. She also has 2 assists, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. Kelsey Plum, 8 points on 2 for 3 shooting with 2 assists and a rebound. Paige Becker's 50% shooting with 7 points, 1 rebound, assist, and 3 steals for Paige. Paige with 3 steals. My goodness. Dearica Hamby, 2 points. Kalia Copper has not played so far in this game. Chelsea Gray, no points. She got the start. She has not scored. She does have 3 assists. Now to Ray Burrell, 3 for 5, 7 points for Ray Burrell. Okay, Ray, go get it. She also has 2 assists and a rebound. Jackie Young, 6 points on 2 for 4 shooting with 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Mo Billings, 4 points today on 2 for 4 with 2 rebounds. Kiki Irfin, she has not scored yet. She only took 1 shot attempt. She missed that one, but she does have 4 rebounds in this game. And that is your box score for Team USA.
Her and Angel Reese with the 2 offensive rebounds in that first half for Team USA.
Restored Justice, how many shots did Caitlin Clark take? She took 3 shots. She took 3 shots, all from downtown, and she made 1 of the 3. She made 1 of the 3. And she has 3 assists.
Yo, Chaos with the $10 donation says, man, I missed that Italy game.
Italia. You missed that Italy game? That was a crazy game yesterday at some points. Oh, also shout out to Nate Tibbetts, Chaos, and everybody in the chat. Nate Tibbetts was the head coach for Team USA yesterday. He took over from Lawson, and he's the head coach for today. If you guys are wondering about that, Nate Tibbetts, the head coach of the Mercury, is the head coach today. And I want to say, in my opinion, I think he is doing a better job.
Oh, I'm right there with Josh. I've been very impressed yesterday, the Italy game, and today with Nate Tibbetts coaching, man, way better.
Yes. Chaos, tip of the hat to you, sir. Thank you again, man, for the $10 bomb.
What do you say there, bro?
How many fouls for USA in that first half? Asked Don Warner. We got you, man. How many fouls were committed total? We have 8 fouls committed by Team USA. New Zealand has committed 4.
Yeah, not a lot of fouls altogether. Not a lot of free throws either for either team in that first half.
Ray Baseman, appreciate that, man. We appreciate the compliments, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Valerie in the chat says, the women's team finally has a dream team for next Olympics.
Oh, 2028 is just a couple of years away. It'll be here before you know it. The dream team is going to be nasty for Team USA. We're talking, I mean, just think about how much they're dominating right now. Wait until you have Caitlin Clark with Angel Reese and Asia Wilson and Stewie, Sabrina. I mean, this is going to be nasty, man. I want to see Aaliyah Boston on that squad. Sonia Citron, too.
It's so crazy to say Team USA is going to have a dream team because they haven't lost a game in the Olympics since the 1990s, and this is all going to be the best team we've ever seen from Team USA in 2 years.
It's crazy to think about, but yeah, I mean, women's international basketball for Team USA has been more dominant on the world stage than the men's since the 1990s.
I mean, shoot, we saw the men's back in 2002 not even get silver. They got bronze.
It's possible Team USA can go my whole life since I was a kid for the rest of my life and never lose on the big stage, in the international stage.
There's just, unfortunately, there's nobody that comes close to them. France is probably the next best with Spain.
Like in men's basketball, in men's international basketball, like the world stage is catching up to USA. Like France is so good. And don't get it twisted. Like Team France women's basketball, they're really good too. They have some talent there. But there's so many good countries in men's basketball. In women's basketball, no disrespect, but no one has caught up to the level of Team USA women's basketball yet. Not like in men's. JG Raider, thank you so much, man.
Thank you for subscribing. We'll see a little bit better competition on Tuesday as they take on Spain. But still, it shouldn't be close. Probably like a 30-point game.
Okay, well, we're still in the halftime right now. We are getting ready for the second half. Thank y'all again for being here. And thank y'all for 1,000 likes in the stream.
1,000 likes at halftime. It's absolutely incredible. Thank y'all.
Couldn't do it without y'all. Wow. Couldn't do it without all y'all.
Interesting in that first half, Josh, that Kalia Copper did not get a single minute. They're doing that with one player a game where you don't see them until like the fourth quarter.
That's something that tends to happen sometimes in international basketball. It's so different from WNBA or even like an all-star game. We saw that in the men's Olympics. Remember, we saw Jason Tatum, one of the league's best young players who just won a championship, and he was benched on men's USA basketball, which was crazy. But sometimes that's the way it goes.
Him and Halliburton both did not play in that Olympics when they were on the roster. Restore Aaliyah Boston is not on this squad. She was supposed to, but then in the Arrival League, which is a 3-on-3 women's league, she got hurt and she ended up getting replaced by Monique Billings. So Aaliyah Boston was not on this Team USA squad. It would have been really cool to see her on this squad, but we'll definitely see her in 2 years on that 2028 Olympic team. Also, Citron of the Mystics, excuse me, was also supposed to be in this tournament. She also got hurt and she got replaced by Ray Burrell. And we're seeing Ray Burrell have a really good tournament. Games of Germany. Yeah, so this World Cup, USA is already qualified. So teams like New Zealand, Italy, Spain, they're trying to qualify for the World Cup. And that World Cup will be sometime in the middle of September in Germany. So that would be in September in Germany. Now for that will be during the middle of, well, right towards the playoffs, actually, of the WNBA season. So we won't see all these big-time players in that World Cup. Next time these big-time players will be on a world stage, will be in the Olympics here in the United States in 2 years. All right, almost ready for the second half. It is 54-18 lead for the United States, dominating second quarter. It was a close one after one. Then USA just took over. New Zealand didn't even score 10 points in that second quarter. Why was Sabrina Ionescu not invited to Team USA? She's already on the USA squad. She's going to be in the Olympics. They wanted some fresh blood here to see who's going to be on this 2028 team. So that's why it's a different lineup here. Sabrina Ionescu just was not invited to this team because we already know how good she is. David says, imagine if Aaliyah was playing.
Yeah, I was just going to say, on top of that, yeah, we weren't going to see Sabrina, and we were not going to see Stewie. We were not going to ever have Asia Wilson on this squad.
No, those are the big-time players we already know is going to be in the Olympics in 2 years.
That's for the big stage.
David said, imagine if Aaliyah Boston with Angel Reese. Like, we're seeing how good Reese and Billings have been together. They had that double big 3-guard lineup in this quarter. But imagine we had Aaliyah next to Angel Reese in this tournament. It would have been nasty, man. Jesse, so Carl Lawson was originally the head coach of this Team USA, but the last 2 games it's been Nate Tibbetts, who's the head coach of the Phoenix Mercury.
Goodman says, Rocha, Deb.
Boom.
Rocha, how far away from 1.1 thousand likes on the stream?
30 likes away.
30 away.
30 away.
And also, we will be live on Tuesday for the final game of USA women's basketball as they take on Spain, which should be the stiffest competition of the tournament.
Stiffest, which should still be a 30-point win for the United States, but it'll be fun because they have Gustafson and then, of course, Alafam, who could be the #1 pick in this year's draft.
Jesse West wants to know who is coaching our USA team. We going steroid type of nuts. They haven't announced who's going to be head coach for Team USA in the Olympics, right? 2028?
No, not yet.
I wonder who it will be. You know who I would want?
Who?
Natalie Nakase.
Dude, that would be a dream of my Vaccaries.
I'm just a huge fan of Natalie. Huge fan. She is on this staff right now. She probably won't get that nod, but it'd be nice.
Goodman, Team USA was already qualified for the World Cup coming to this tournament. These games, we're going to see who they're going to have on the Olympic squad in a couple of years.
Okay, are you guys ready for the third quarter?
Let's go, baby.
All right, let's do it.
The question here in the second half, can USA cover that 61.5 spread?
Okay. All right, Team USA taking the court, and Caitlin Clark will start the second half, it looks like. She's out there with Dearica Hamby, Chelsea Gray, Mo Billings. And let's see who else is going to be out there, Roach. Kelsey Plum.
Yeah, Kelsey Plum. Oh, Kelsey Plum starts the second half. Okay.
So Caitlin Clark is starting the second half, as she did the first half, out there with Mo Billings, Dearica Hamby, Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray. The ball's inbounded, and this time New Zealand will be shooting on the left side of the screen. New Zealand has the ball with 15. The shot clock. Sharir inside to who that was Dalton, stolen up by Kelsey Plum. Plum off the steal, driving layup is good. Let's go, Plum Dog, with some milk and cookies. Milk and cookies is when you call it. That's what you call it when you get a steal and a score.
56-18 now.
My broadcast went black.
Oh, okay. We got a foul here on Caitlin Clark. 9:32 to go in the third quarter. The hell? Oh, no. Uh-oh. I think Josh may have just lost power. All right, let me end this real quick. All right. So Josh just lost power. So inbounds here for New Zealand. Layup up, no good. 56-18 remains the score here for Team USA. Here's a shot, no good. Rebounded by Robati. Robati with the rebound for Team New Zealand. So Josh did lose his power, guys. As soon as he gets back on, we're getting back in here. Here's the shot. Up and good. Robati up and good for three. Only the second three of the night for Team New Zealand. 56-21 to lead for Team USA. Here's Caitlin Clark with a dribble handoff. Bounces it now here to Chelsea Gray. Inside for Hamby. Got two defenders all over here. And it's stolen away. Stolen away by Sharir. Sharir with the steal and up court for New Zealand. She brings it to the left elbow. And she'll go to the corner. And we're going to get a foul here. Foul on the United States. 8:40 to go in the third quarter. Team USA leads at 56-21. 56-21. That was a nice three by Robati, who leads all scorers for Team New Zealand. So that was a foul on Monique Billings. 8:40 to go here in this third quarter. And there will be an inbounds for New Zealand. It's going to be Sharia to throw it in. She'll give it off here to Toafunu. She'll have it. She lost it. Thrown away by Caitlin Clark. Chaos, I see your donation here in just a second as we get a kickball by Team New Zealand. Chaos with a 20 says Boston, Clark, Page on the squad. It's over. Dude, that United States team in 2 years, man, is going to be absolutely incredible. Can't wait for it. Chad Millick / Chaos, thank you for another 20, bro. Let's go. Here's CC. Misses the three and a rebound by Robati. Here comes Team New Zealand down 56-21. They will have it for Dalton on the left elbow. Pass inside, stolen away by Kelsey Plum. Her second steal. Up court. Caitlin Clark with the layup. Plum with her second steal of the half. Finds a wide open Caitlin Clark, who's now got 5 points. 8:04 to go in the third quarter. New Zealand with the possession. Wapati looks to feed it up to Dalton. Instead to Shariah here on the right elbow. She's double teamed. Caitlin Clark and Monique Billings. Stolen away by Caitlin Clark. Caitlin down the lane. Milk and cookies for Caitlin Clark. Time out, New Zealand. 7:49 to go here in the third quarter. It is 60-21. Timeout, New Zealand with 7:49 to go. Back-to-back steals and back-to-back buckets there for Team USA. Yo, what's up, Lee? What's up, man? So timeout. What's Caitlin Clark's stats? She's now got 7 points, 3 assists, and now a steal. It was a steal by Kelsey Plum, a steal by Caitlin Clark, who's now up to 7 points on the game. So Josh in the chat says we still have no power here in Dallas. So that's the update, guys. There is no power right now in Dallas. And guys, we are 95 subs away. 95 subs away from 328,000. We have 95 people out there who have not hit that sub button. If you haven't, sub it up. We got Team USA versus Spain on Tuesday. Come check it out. 95 away from 328K. Thank you all so much. Appreciate y'all. Oh, looks like some people also got their feeds taken out. Because Bam and Big says they're back. Yo, Chaos! Another $10 donation. So did somebody forget to plug Josh in? So he's having some bad windstorms out there right now in Dallas, and it knocked out his power. Chaos. It knocked out his power. So that's what's going on. Hey, Chad, thank you again for another $10 donation, bro. Appreciate it. All right. Added a timeout by New Zealand. And the steal went away for Caitlin Clark. That's 3 consecutive steals for the United States. Here's Kelsey Plum. Plum to CC. Driving inside, down the baseline. Deflected pass to the top of the key. Picked up by Hemby. Still 10 to shoot for the United States. Here's Plum to the left elbow. Chelsea Gray from downtown. Chelsea Gray's first field goal of the day. It's a 3 for the United States. And now they lead it by 42 points. 63-21. Nice full court pressure by United States. And barely getting to front court is New Zealand. Robati from downtown is good again. She has both buckets in the second half for New Zealand, and they both have been for 3. She was the leading scorer for New Zealand that first half. An excellent second half as well. Here's Plum. Finding it to Gray. Inside pass to Hemby. And a jump ball forced by Team New Zealand. Tofara Inu was the one who got the jump ball. Now, in women's basketball, when you get a held ball, you don't have a jump ball. It's whoever possession arrow is to right now. And we'll see who that is here after this replay. It is to the United States. So even though New Zealand forced a jump ball, it's still USA ball. And it's an inbound pass. Nobody picked up Billings. Chelsea Gray inbounds to Billings. She lays it up and in. That's 6 points tonight for Monique Billings. And New Zealand, a pass is out of bounds. A turnover once again. That is 4 turnovers in less than 4 minutes for New Zealand here in this second half. Caitlin Clark out there with Hemby, Billings, Gray, and Plum. Here's CC. Pull it up for 2. Pull it up for 2 is Caitlin Clark. 67-24 lead for the United States. Here is New Zealand. Tofainu. We're handed off left elbow. It's Graham. Now give it off to Robati. She will spin. She will skyhook. She will go no good. Good defense by Hemby. She'll get it back. Get it on rebound and put it in. She's got all 8 points, does Robati, in the second half for Team New Zealand. Here is Dearica Hemby down the baseline. She will draw a shooting foul. 5:53 to go here in the third quarter. And USA leads it by 41.67-26. Chaos chooses, nah, Josh got put in the corner. Unfortunately, it's his power being out right now, man. And that sucks. But thank you for the 2, Chad. Chaos, appreciate you. Gary, Josh lost power out there in Dallas right now due to a windstorm. So that's why he's not on stream at the moment. Hopefully he'll get his power restored here soon. Hemby. First one's up and good, 68-26. Her second free throw is also good, 69-26. That is a 43-point lead for the United States. New Zealand brings it across the half-court line. Sharir will have it on the left elbow. She'll get a screen. Hand it off here to the right elbow. Now it's Tofara Inu. She'll have it back to Shirai. She'll pump fake it. She'll go down and score. Finally, the first field goal of the second half not scored by Robati for New Zealand. Tofara Inu with 6 points now here in this game. Here's CC with a bad pass looking for Billings. And they called a foul. They called a foul on New Zealand. New Zealand with the foul. Guys, we are 85 subs away from 328K. Keep smashing that sub button. Thank y'all for the support here tonight. We really do appreciate it. Paige Beckers, we're checking for Team USA. So it's Gray, Billings, Hamby, Beckers, and Caitlin Clark. Here's a pull-up shot good for Chelsea Gray. She's now got 5 points in the second half with 5 assists as well. 5:09 to go in the third quarter. It's New Zealand basketball. Here's Tofara Inu up top. fakes the handoff, tries to attack Hamby. Good ball denial. Finds Robati, who's got 8 points in the second half for New Zealand. She's going to miss. Fight for the loose rebound. It's on the floor, and we got an injured player. It's Sharir, who's down for Team New Zealand. She went up for the rebound and went down grabbing her knee. So hopefully she's okay. We're going to get a stoppage in play here because of the injury. Yo, Perk, thank you for subscribing. Perk, appreciate you. Guys, we are 50 likes away from 1,200. You're blowing up this stream. Thank y'all so much. All right. So Sharia would check out. Hopefully she's okay. She will check out. Inbounds here for New Zealand. They'll have the possession. That's a kickball. Kickball here on Team USA. Kickball, 4:42 to go in the third quarter. 4:42 to go. USA with 2 team fouls. New Zealand with 2 team fouls. 71-28 the lead for the United States. And here's Robati on top of the key, guarded by Hempy. Robati pulls up for 2. That's short. 5 of the rebound in the hands of Monique Billings. For Caitlin Clark. Up court for Chelsea Gray. She's the ball handler right now. Tries to feed inside for Billings. Dalton stole it away. And in Billings with the foul, that would be New Zealand ball with 4:24 to go here in this third quarter. Yo, chaos of the choosers. Here you go, Josh. I don't even know what that is, but thank you, Chad. It's a boat and some basketball. Hey, appreciate you, Chaos. Thank you, bro. All right, refs discussing something. It will be New Zealand inbounds underneath their own basket. Yeah, I hope she's okay. Yeah, Stephen Inks, if I see an update on her, I'll let you guys know. But Sharir, for number 2 for New Zealand, went down with a knee injury. New Zealand will have the possession. Here is Emily Rogers. She checks in to Robati. Up top to Dalton. Back to Robati for 3. That is off the side rim. No good. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by the United States. 4:05 to go here in the third quarter. Jim Rogers, yes, that is Josh. Yo, Daniel, thank you for the sub, bro. Thank you so much for subscribing, Daniel. Whitaker, we're checking here for New Zealand. They got 4 seconds to shoot. Robati will check out. Whitaker checks in. Strawbridge trying the inbounds. Good ball denial. It's to Dalton. Gets around Jackie Young. Flips it up. No good. Angel Reese the rebound. Chelsea Gray quickly up for Jackie Young. Young will float it. Too strong. And a rebound by Pizzi for New Zealand. Whitaker up court. She's going to attack Angel Reese. Whitaker. Double team now by Reese and Gray. And Gray gets the steal. It goes in the hands of Beckers to Young. To Howard. 3. Goes in. Ryan Howard from downtown. She's got 12 points and 11 threes now for United States. Out there for Team USA is Gray, Beckers, Young, Reese, and Howard. Here's a 3. Good by Strawbridge. Strawbridge from downtown for New Zealand. Makes it 31-74. Paige Beckers on the right elbow with a crossover. Pulls for 2. And that one is short. Rebounded by Pizzi and hands it off here to Rogers. Rogers will have it up court. And Paige Beckers will be called for a reach-in foul. 2:52 to go in the third quarter. 2:52 to go here in the third quarter. And it's 74-31. 74-31. All right, let me see how that looks. 74-31 lead here for Team USA. Oof. Inbounds for New Zealand. They will have the possession. Pizzi will hand it off here to the right elbow. It's a crossover for Rogers, and it's pickpocketed. Stolen away by Ryan Howard. She'll find Angel Reese. She'll go down the lane, and she will draw a shooting foul. She's fouled by Strawbridge. 2:39 to go in this third quarter. Angel Reese for 2 free throws. 2 free throws for Angel Reese. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 20 likes away from 1,200 here in the second half. Thank y'all so much. Keep smashing that like button. Let's get over 1,200 likes. Hello, Micra 2201. Welcome on in. Angel Reese will make 1 out of 2. 75-31. Lead for USA. Once again on the floor for Team United States, it's Jackie Young, Ray Burrell, Paige Beckers, Ryan Howard, and Angel Reese. 2:24 to go in the third. Here's Dalton with the handoff. She will kick it back out. A 3-ball for Strawbridge again. That is her second 3 of this quarter. Strawbridge from downtown. She's got 8 points now. But the ball's in the hands of Ray Burrell. Ryan Howard, contested 3. Greg Davis describing. She had Strawbridge all in her face. It didn't matter. 15 points now for Ryan Howard. 78-34. Here's Jackie Young trying to get the steal. It's going to go out of bounds with 8 to shoot. It's going to go out of bounds with 8 to shoot. Vincent, we cannot show the game due to copyright. We show the game will be taken down. So we do the play-by-play here. We have every single bucket for you here on the channel. Fortunately, we cannot show it. Strawbridge on the inbounds for New Zealand. Deflected by Paige Beckers. And that's going to be a steal. Here comes Team USA with 1:39 to go. Jackie Young with a crossover. Attacking down here with a spin move. She would kick it inside for Reese. That's off her leg, and that's a United States turnover. A rare turnover tonight for Team USA. Here's Rogers. Giving off top. Hey, Shirai's back in the game, so that's good to see. She went down with a leg injury for New Zealand. She's back. Here's a drive up and good for Pizzy. Pizzy for 2 for Team New Zealand. She's got 3 points and 3 rebounds. Paige Beckers up top, picked up by Rogers. Crossover with a minute to go in the third. Beckers to the top of the key. Ryan Howard, 3 off the back rim, no good. And a loose ball foul on the rebounds on Whitaker. Yo, brother BK out to 10. I'm so excited for tonight and tomorrow and the WBC, but I'm shocked for Venezuela took the upset. I give credit to the underdog, and I can't believe it was plus 140 and so tripping. WBC has been incredible, and I cannot wait for that US and DR game tonight, brother BKO. Hey, appreciate the 10. Appreciate the 10, dude. Thank you so much. Chad, I see your donation here. Read that just a second. 47 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's a crossover for Jackie Young. Left elbow pass to Burrell. Extra 1 to Howard. But she misses the 3. And the rebound saved and bounced by New Zealand. But it went right to Howard. She feeds it to Paige. And Paige misses the 3. Pizzy the rebound for New Zealand. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. And we're going to get a foul here on Team USA with 24 seconds to go. Yo, Chaos at the 10. Josh, we had some nasty wind here in Des Moines, Iowa. And now we got rain, sleet, and snow at the same time. Dang, Chad, well, stay safe with those storms out there, bro. We appreciate the $10 donation, man. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there with those storms, dude. So they're going to say it was a take foul on the United States. So Whitaker's going to have a free throw attempt for New Zealand. But she misses it. She misses it. Yo, Rozier the 2. Let's go. Arkansas won the SEC. We're dancing. Rozier, congratulations to your Arkansas for going to the big dance, bro. Appreciate you, man. Second free throw is good by Whitaker. And now an inbounds here coming up for New Zealand. So they actually called it it was a flagrant foul on Angel Reese. They called it a flagrant foul on Angel Reese. Wow. So flagrant foul, that was the 2 free throws, and now the possession. Here's a shot up and good for Dalton. Dalton up and good, 78-39 lead for United States. We got less than 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Jackie Young misses. Rebound New Zealand, and a half-court heave is no good. 78-39 lead for USA after 3. 78-39 the lead for Team United States. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to do something in the chat. Hold up them fours. Let's see those fours in the chat, because it's time. It's time for what we call the clutch quarter. Because it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And well, we got a 39-point lead for Team USA as they lead at 78-39. So hold up them fours in the chat as we go to the clutch quarter and smack that like button. We are 50 likes away. 50 likes away from 1,300. 13 likes away from 1,300. Thank y'all so much. Yo, brother BKO with the 2 months and the Cote de Fury. Yo, 2 months as your Cote de Fury. Salute TSF for life. Brother BKO, we love you. Thank you for the support, bro. We appreciate you, too. Let's go for life, baby. Chaos with the 10. I'm walking to work no matter what the weather is. Well, dude, if you're doing that, stay safe, man, on your way to work, bro. We appreciate the 10. So, guys, Josh is in the chat right there. He says the win is ridiculous. Still no power for him in Dallas. So, if you're just tuning in and wondering where he is, it's a windstorm right now in the city of Dallas, and Josh has no power. Josh has no power at the moment, but he is in the chat right now. Wow. Wow. All right. So, as you guys take a look here at Team USA, the leading scorer now through 3 quarters is Ryan Howard, 15. Caitlin Clark's got 9. Kelsey Plum's got 10. Paige Beckers was 7. Ray Burrell was 7. Jackie Young's got 6. Monique Billings got 6. De'Erica Hempy has 4. And Chelsea Gray has 5 points and 5 assists. Caitlin Clark, 9 points, 3 assists. So there's your scores for Team USA as we enter the clutch quarter. All right, it will be New Zealand ball. They inbound this from half court. And away we go for the clutch quarter. It's Whitaker on the right elbow up top. Out there is Rogers, Shear, Strawbridge, and Pizzy with Whitaker. Here's a pass up top. A pump fake. Strawbridge pulls up for 2. Good again. Strawbridge has 8 points here in this second half for New Zealand. On the floor for Team USA, Beckers, Reese, Howard, Burrell, and Jackie Young. Here's a foul by New Zealand. Sharia with the foul with 9:33 to go in the fourth quarter. That's the first foul of the fourth. We had a real bad win here in Denver, and it trashed out the internet. Damn, Jim. That sucks to hear. Howard, 3. Got it again. A great night for Ryan Howard. She's got 18 points. She is the leading scorer for the entire game, is Ryan Howard. Patricia, I live in the Central Valley of California. So I'm right in between Sacramento and the Bay Area. Here is New Zealand with the ball, and we're going to get a jump ball. Ryan Howard forces a held ball, and that possession is going to go to the United States. That will go to the United States. Guys, keep subbing up the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now just 60 subs away from 328K. 60 away from 328K. Let's hit that here during this stream. 6 of you haven't hit it, hit that sub button. Your name will pop up right here, and we'll shout you guys out. Here's Angel Reese going inside and drawing a shooting foul. She will draw a shooting foul. 2 free throws coming up here for Angel Reese. Yo, chaos at the 10. I've been in Texas and have fam there. I know how bad it gets, especially the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Yeah, unfortunately, the grid's not great out there, chaos. We're seeing it here with Josh's power being out, bro. Hey, thank you so much for the 10, man. All right, first one up and good. 82-41. 82-41. Second free throw is no good, and a rebound by Graham. New Zealand trails it by 40 points. They'll have the possession here on the left elbow, and it's in the hands of Graham to Whitaker, picked up by Angel Reese. It's Reese, Plum, Young, Kiki, and Ryan Howard out there for Team USA. Here's a bad pass to the corner. Dalton throws it away off the hands of Pizzi, and now will be Team USA basketball. Once again, it's Kiki, Plum, Howard, Reese, and Jackie Young. Young, post up for two, and that's good. Little Joe, thank you so much for subscribing, Little Joe. Be just like Joe, guys. Hit that sub button. We will be live Tuesday as Team USA takes on Spain. So join us and hit that sub button. Pizzi hands it off to Graham. Back to Pizzi, backs down Howard into paint. Turnaround shot off the skyhook is no good. And Jackie Young comes up with the rebound for United States. Passes it up to Plum. Hands it off to Howard. Bounces it to Kiki. And Kiki goes off the glass. Ain't good. 86-41 United States. Timeout New Zealand. Timeout New Zealand. 7:47 to go in this fourth quarter. USA leads at 86-41. 86-41. So New Zealand, they're scoring a little bit better here in the second half. They only had 18 points at halftime. New Zealand only had 18 points at halftime. Now they got 41. So a lot better shooting for New Zealand, but nothing compared to the United States. USA is shooting 56% from the field, and they are 50% for downtown, 13-26. New Zealand, 37% shooting, 41% for downtown. They got 5 threes. Guys, we are just 20 likes away from 1,300. 20 likes away from 1,300. Thank y'all so much for the support today. Y'all been blowing up this live stream. Y'all really have. This should have been a bigger blowout, says Josh. Yeah, we all expected in the second half for Team USA to potentially cover that 61.5 spread. Right now, it's only at 45. And that's thanks to New Zealand actually hitting their shots here in the second half. Way better shooting percentage, up to 37% now for New Zealand. What's up, Lee? What's up, dude? All right, coming out of this timeout, New Zealand will have the ball. Oh, these timeouts are so nice and fast. They're bringing it across the half-court line. Here is Strawbridge handing it off left elbow for Graham. She's picked up by Plum. Kicks it to the right elbow back for Dalton. Hands it off to Rabati. She'll kick it back to Graham. 7 to shoot. Picked up by Kelsey Plum. Back to Rabati. 3 over Billings is no good. And a rebound by Kiki. Here comes Jackie Young for United States. Caitlin's stat line, 9 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound for Caitlin Clark. She has played 16 minutes today. Remember, this is back-to-back for the United States. They have the possession. It's Ryan Howard being called for an offensive foul. She put the elbow into Dalton, and Ryan Howard gets called for the offensive foul. We'll get some substitutions here, and I'll let you guys know who's on the floor. Second foul of the game for Ryan Howard. Second foul of the game. Ray Burrell will check back in here for the United States. She checks in for Jackie Young. She'll go to the bench. And New Zealand will have the possession. Out there for Team USA is Mo Billings, Kelsey Plum, Kiki, Ray Burrell, and Ryan Howard. So that's on the floor for Team USA. Here is Strawbridge getting double teamed. Fights it off, and a steal. A steal. Strawbridge turns it over. Stolen away by Billings to Burrell. Back to Billings. The 2-on-1 fast break is cash. 88-41 the lead for USA. Kiki now 5 points, 6 rebounds, and now that assist to Mo Billings. Beckers and Caitlin Clark ready to check in for Team USA. Robati is fouled up top by Billings. Now be a foul with 6:23 to go in the fourth quarter. Yo, guys, we are 50 subs away now. 50 subs away from 328K. Appreciate the support today. Thank you guys and gals so much. All of USA's played well. The only person we ever see play tonight is Kalia Copper. She's still not into the game. Here is New Zealand inside. It's a floater by Dalton, way too strong. Billings the rebound. Oh, it looked like she stepped out, but no call. Here's Kiki inside for 2. 90-41 lead for Team USA. 5:57 to go in the fourth quarter. Here is Graham inside for Robati. She's going to try to hand it off to Dalton, but denied by Beckers, who just checked there with Caitlin Clark. Now it does go to Dalton. Robati drives, attacks Kiki, and that's no good. Kiki with the rebound. Caitlin Clark with the ball. She checked in, and she gets fouled. She gets fouled. 5:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. So Caitlin Clark in there with Ray Burrell, Kiki, Paige Beckers, and Monique Billings. So once again, we see Coach Tibbetts go with a 2-big 3-guard lineup. We saw that at the end of the first half, and now we're seeing it here at the end of the second half. So they end up calling it an offensive foul. One ref had defensive foul, one had offensive foul, and that's what they rolled with on Caitlin Clark. It's a steal by Caitlin Clark. She said, give me that. She gives it inside. Monique Billings with the score. 92-41 lead. Caitlin Clark now with 5 assists as a missed 3 here by New Zealand. Caitlin Clark with the rebound. To Beckers. To Clark. She gets wide open. And she scores. CC, the mid-range, is good. 94-41 lead. 11 points and 5 assists now for Caitlin Clark. Robati with it. Gives it off to Graham up top. Hands it off here back to Robati. Now gives it off here to Kirisum. She'll get a 3-ball up. No good. And a rebound out of bounds off of CC. So Kirisomi misses the 3. Guys, we just hit 1,300 likes. Thank you all so much for over 1,300 likes. We appreciate y'all so much. Let's keep it going. Hit that like button. Over 2,100 in the building. Yo, Chaos with the 5 gifted memberships. To Mary Jane, Young King, Christopher, Broken, and Michael. Chaos, thank you for the 5 gifted, bro. Appreciate it so much. Here's Graham inside. She is denied by Kiki. And then Kiki gets a feed inside from Paige Beckers and scores. 96-41. Kiki's got 9 points, 8 rebounds. Here is New Zealand. Graham bounces it to Robati. She'll spin against Kiki. And Kiki forces the steal. It's a steal. Here is Billings, and she throws it away. She was trying to get it to Becker, stolen by Graham. And then Graham looked for Dalton, and she threw it away. 3:59 to go here in the fourth quarter. And this will be a U.S. ball and a U.S. timeout. Timeout by United States. They lead at 96-41. 96-41. All right, during this timeout, guys, here's some stats on your screen for you guys for Team USA. Here's the stats for you guys for Team USA on the screen for you guys. And during this timeout, y'all, we appreciate you guys supporting us here tonight. We are less than 50 subs away from 328K. 328K. Keep smashing that sub button. Y'all blowing it up today. We really do appreciate you guys. We really do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for subbing here tonight. Justice, I still want that 62-point win. Right now, United States up by 55. USA's up by 55. Are they going to hit that? There's a chance they could now. USA's up by 55 points with 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Can they hit that 61.5 spread? JS, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. All right. Coming out of the timeout here for Team USA. 3:59 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 96-41. And on the floor, as they bring it up into the right side of the court for United States, Caitlin Clark with Monique Billings, Kiki, Paige Beckers as well out there with Ray Burrell. Kiki, Beckers, CC for 3. Caitlin Clark from downtown, 99-41 lead for Team USA. CC for 3. And then Caitlin Clark is going to pick up the foul in the other way, and she can't believe it. She can't believe it. She's like, what? On me? Excuse me? Let's go. Caitlin Clark from downtown. Ladies and gentlemen, she has 14 points now. 14 points tonight for Caitlin freaking Clark. Let's go. 3:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Appreciate y'all tuning in and keep hitting that sub button. 50 subs away from 328K. Thank y'all for joining here today. New Zealand the inbounds. And we got a 3 by Dalton. Dalton for downtown gets the 6th 3 of the game for New Zealand. Here's CC. She misses a 3 this time. Rebounded by New Zealand with 3 minutes to go here in regulation. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here is Robati kicking it inside for a kick out to Graham. Graham misses the 3. She gets her own rebound inside. It's a kick out. Strawbridge for 3. That's no good. She gets her own rebound. She's blocked by Billings and Paige Beckers with the rebound. And a foul. Okay, good. A foul here on New Zealand. Yo! Chaos! What the $100 bomb? $100. USA. USA. CC, the dream team in the works. Let's go. Hit that like button and hit that sub button now, please. You heard the man. Yo, Chaos. Thank you for the $100 bomb, bro. Let's freaking go, man. Let's go. Thank you so much for the $100 bomb. Here's Beckers out of the inbounds to Ray Burrell. Out there with Kiki, with CC and Mo Billings. Kiki jump shot is short. That's a shot clock violation. 2:11 to go. United States leads it by 55 points. Yo, what's up, Alpha? Thank you for being here, Becky. Guys, keep hitting that like button. We are 40 likes away. 40 likes away from 1,400. Thank y'all so much for joining here tonight. Thank y'all for liking. Thank y'all for subscribing. And thank y'all for the support. It's been a lot of fun covering these games so far. Here's Pizzy inside. Blocked by Billings out of bounds. The defense by the United States. 2 seconds to shoot. 2 seconds to shoot. This stream is brought to you by Chaos. Absolutely. Chaos, you're the MVP, bro. Hey, we love you, man. We appreciate you, dude. Let's go, man. Drop those CC emotes. I see y'all in the chat. What's up, Ethan? What's up, man? Here's Strawbridge for 2 up and good. They inbounded it. They had 2 seconds to shoot. Strawbridge with the layup makes it 99-46. What happened here? Oh, ball got away. Ball got away. We just hit 1,400 likes. We just hit 1,400 likes. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for 1,400 likes. Thank y'all for 1,400 likes. Let's go. Here's Caitlin to Beckers. Left elbow Burrell out there with Kiki and Billings. Here's Cece. Oh, rims out the three. Fight for the rebound. It's a jump ball. It was Whitaker and Kiki who went up for the jump ball. Whitaker and Kiki for the jump ball. Oh my God, I am sweating like crazy right now. And the jump ball possession is going to belong to New Zealand. 1:24 to go. Here is New Zealand. We got 1:12 left to go in the ball game. On the right elbow, Whitaker. She's picked up by Caitlin Clark. Feeds it aside for Pinsey. Knocked out of bounds by Monique Billings with 3 seconds to shoot. 3 seconds to shoot. Who's the leading scorer? That's Ryan Howard with 18 points. Ryan Howard with 18 points. New Zealand, 3 seconds on the inbounds. Here's a floater up and no good for Pizzy. Fight for the rebound, taken by Beckers. Taken by Beckers. Here's Clark. Inside for Monique Billings. An assist by Caitlin Clark. Assist by Caitlin Clark. And United States is up to 100 points. USA hits 100 for the 3rd time this tournament. They did not hit 100 yesterday against Italy. Here's Whitaker with the turnaround shot. Terrible. It actually went right to Pinsey. Pinsey heads off to Strawbridge. She misses the shot. She gets her on rebound. She's double teamed. She'll give it off here to Whitaker. On top of the key, headed up. Here is Rogers with 3 to shoot. Met up by Kiki. Kiki blocked her, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation, 11 seconds to go. Yo, Chaos at the 10. I support my Ira teams no matter what. CC4 Live. Chaos, thank you so much for the $10 donation, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen. USA brings up this ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this game is OVA over. 101 to 46. USA wins it. 101-46. USA takes it here. Chi-Chi's in the chat. And another dominant win for the United States. They win it by 55 points. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. United States takes it here tonight. Bill, thank you for subscribing. Guys, hit that like, hit that sub button. Let's go. Let's get up to 328K subs. We are now just 38 subs away. 38 subs away from 328K. Thank y'all so much for being here today. A great dominant win for the United States. Who is y'all's MVP? Let me put the stats up on the floor for you guys. Who was y'all's MVP for today's game? Who do you guys think? Was it Ryan Howard with the 18 points? Was it the Caitlin Clark with the 14 points, 6 assists? Who do y'all have as MVP for today's game? For me, I'm going to go Ryan Howard. She was 6 of 10 from downtown, 18 points. 18 points for Ryan Howard. She is my MVP. I see Howard. I see CC. Always CC. It's a little bit of a split chat. All right, who was y'all's X Factor? Who was y'all's X Factor for today's game? I got to go Caitlin Clark. 14 points, 6 assists today for Caitlin in 23 minutes. Give me Caitlin Clark as X Factor. CC, Howard MVP. CC, so a lot of you guys got CC as X Factor. Angel Reese is MVP is Pikachu's mom. Angel Reese today, 9 points, 4 rebounds. She also had 2 blocks and a steal. She was awesome offensively and defensively. Some other stats today: Monique Billings, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Jackie Young, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Kiki, way better game. She was awful. She was awful yesterday against Team Italy. She was awful against Team Italy, but today, much better. 10 points, 6 rebounds, or 9 points, 8 rebounds, excuse me. So there's some of your stats. I'll keep it up here for a little bit. As United States wins tonight's game, 101-46. They win it by 55 points. Chaos of the tier. What happened to Avatar? That was my dono chip. Hey, Avatar's still around, man. It's still early. It's still early here in the United States, man. It's only 12:40 here. Chaos, thank you for the 10. And David Preston, well, the 10 says you guys are great. Hey, on behalf of me and Josh, we appreciate you, David, and everybody tonight for the support. David Peterson, thank you so much for the $10 donation. And thank you guys so much for the support. 40 likes away from 1,500. 40 likes away from 1,500. Oh my God. Ooh, was that a big ass cup? Yes, that was a big ass cup with a lot of waters. Reese was the first half MVP. She was awesome in that first half. She had most of those points in that first half, too. She ended up playing 17 minutes here today. I love country. Yes. Next game is Tuesday. Next game is Tuesday. That will be at 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Central, and 5 o'clock Eastern. We'll be live 40 minutes prior to that game on Tuesday against Spain. Did CC start today? Yes, she did. So she did start today. CC did start today, yes. As you guys see, the little stars next to the players mean they were starters today. So it was Kelsey Plum, De'Erica Hamby, Chelsea Gray, Caitlin Clark, and Malik Billings. Yo, Roach, I plan on going to the Padres game with a friend in San Diego. So excited. Should be against the Phillies. Dude, that's one team I have not seen in person is the Phillies. Enjoy San Diego, man. Enjoy San Diego, man. Yo, Chaos at the 10. Dan, that was a big cup. Was it tea or coffee? Neither. It's water. It's water. It's a big ass cup of water. I'm out of water bottles right now. Chaos, thank you again for the 10, bro. Thank you, man. Is there any games Tuesday? Yes, USA and Spain. Peep Twitter. What is this, Razier? So day 6 of negotiations for the WNBA. Not much to report right now, other than the main focus is hammering over the revenue share. Alyssa Clark, Brianna Turner back in the building along with Agumake, Stewie, and Collier. Progress has been made, but revenue shares obviously what a deal hinges upon. So this is the second straight day that they are. This is a second. Whoa, what is going on? This is the second straight day they're working on revenue share. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is glitched. What is happening? Oh my god, what is happening right now? It is freaking glitchy. Thank you, Rajir, for the update, bro. Oh my god, what is going on with the chat? I hate YouTube Studio. I hate YouTube Studio. Yo, Mr. Janorbi, welcome to the Cult of Fury. Appreciate you so much, Mr. Janobi. Thank you so much for joining the membership here tonight. Thank you so much for joining the membership here tonight. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Janobi, for joining our memberships here today. Hey, Chaos at the 10. Welcome to the Fury, Mr. Janorbi. Hey, Chaos, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you so much, Mr. Janorbi. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, there you go, guys. Yes, the game is over, Hero. The game is over. As you see on top of the screen, US wins 101 to 46. 101 to 46. 101 to 46. Again, guys, appreciate y'all joining. We are now just, holy crap, 30 subs away from 328K. 38 away from 328K. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. The score, yeah, I don't know why it does that. The score sheet goes back and forth. They constantly put points and take away points from people throughout the entire game. It's weird. It's really weird. So it automatically refreshes itself. So yeah, so there you go, guys. Rashir had that update with the WNBA. They're still negotiating, and the big thing is revenue share. So hopefully we can get that done here very soon. We'll have a WNBA season, man. Ryan only shot threes. That's not her game. I guess your game has to adapt with great players. You take what the defense gives you, Hero. She was open all day from that perimeter. She was open all day from that perimeter. All right. Let me. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me get you back on. Okay, there. You're back on.
I just now got power.
Okay. Wow.
It might cut off at any moment, too.
Okay. Well, really laggy. There we go. Okay, now you stop lagging. Okay.
All right, get us to full screen.
Okay. Man, there. Boom. Full screen.
All right, I'm back. Literally missed that entire second half. How far away from 1.5 thousand likes, Roach?
We actually just hit it.
We just hit 1.5 thousand likes here in our early afternoon stream. That's thanks to all of you. Thank you so very much. And we were 32 subscribers away from 328,000 on the channel, which is also an incredible feat. So thank y'all for the support. Could not do without you guys. And while I was gone, I saw all the donations. I was trying to keep up with the chat. I lost power for a good amount of time. I might lose power any second. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. Thank you, Chaos, for the donations. I saw that $100 bomb and I almost flipped out of my chair. Thank you so much, Genobi, for the gifted for the membership, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. What's up, Alpha Evie? What's up, Brazier? We got a highlighted comment from Jacob Frederick. Says, yo, boys, Max Struess makes his season debut today. For us, I don't ask for mod, but are you guys still looking for mods? Yes, we are actually still looking for mods. Yes. Yes, Jacob. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, sir. And again, Mr. J. Norby, thank you so much, man, for becoming a member of the channel. That means everything to us. Thank you, man. Support the channel means a whole lot. Chaos wants to know who's just wondering who's the MVP. Is chat? I'm at a loss. Wait, what do you mean? Like for the game or for like the chat? What?
If you mean for the game, I said it was Ryan Howard who had 18 points and 6 threes here today.
Okay, so I have to refresh everything because I still don't have everything up and running here. She was the leading scorer?
Yeah.
Well, how about Caitlin Clark? How did she play?
Caitlin Clark was great today, Josh. She was 6 for 11 shooting, 14 points, 6 assists today for Caitlin Clark, and 3 rebounds.
So Caitlin Clark, she played once again the second most minutes out of today's game, and she started 14 points, 6 assists. I'll take that, baby. I'll take that. 18 for Ryan Howard, 10 for Kelsey Plum, 7 for Paige Beckers, 10 for Mo Billins, 7 for Ray Burrell, 9 from Angel Reese with 4 rebounds, 3 steals, and some assists. There we go. There we go. Sorry I had to miss that entire second half. Power went out here in Dallas. The wind is so turbulent out here in Dallas. So I lost connection to everything for that entire second half. That entire second half. What's up, brother BKL? What's up, Noble Savage? Alpha Evie. Rogier, I can't wait for March Madness as well. It's going to be awesome. If you guys are still heading out, thank y'all for hitting that like button. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We just getting a few more subscribers. 29 away from 328K. Our next live stream for Team USA basketball will be on Tuesday as they take on Spain, and that should be the stiffest competition of the tournament. Nate Tibbetts should probably be the head coach for the rest of the way because Lawson had to go back to college duties because she is the head coach of women's Duke basketball.
And Coach Tibbetts has been incredible coaching the last 2 games.
Angel Reese did great today. Angel Reese did great today. That first half that I was able actually to watch, I don't know what happened in the second half, but in that first half, she was incredible. She was. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, I think that's a great trio. 10 total turnovers for Team USA. That's good. Rizzo brings that up in the chat. So 10 total turnovers, that's it for Team USA. That's huge because they were averaging 15 turnovers per game. I was going over the stats and everything before the game started. They were averaging 15 before today's game, and they only had 10. Hey, that's a dub. That's a dub, folks.
New Zealand had 28 turnovers today. That's what the average on this tournament.
Philip, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that a lot. I do. Dr. Manhattan, what was the source of the blackout? Wind. Dallas is one of this North Texas, Dallas area is one of the windiest places in all of the country. People don't really know that much about Dallas as far as the wind goes, but it's really bad out here. And it was so bad that it knocked out the power. It knocked out the power for that entire second half. We have 40-mile-per-hour winds with 50-mile-per-hour gusts of wind. And our grid out here is not that great, especially where I live. Even though it's a pretty nice area, power goes out pretty quick when it comes to wind. So I thank you guys so much for the patience and Rocha calling the plays there at the second half of the game. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Do we have another 50 bomb in the chat? Are you kidding me?
Chaos!
As I was saying earlier, tonight's stream is brought to you by Chaos. Another $50 bomb in the chat. And he says, go, CC. Let's go. USA. USA. USA.
Welcome back, John. Let's go, Chaos.
Chaos. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy, man. My goodness. What an incredible tournament this has been. as far as y'all's support to this channel. Cannot thank y'all enough. So grateful to y'all. So grateful to the Mod Squad, Cult of Fury, to everybody in the chat, the Silver Gang, everyone hitting that like, everyone subscribing, sharing out the stream. You guys are sharing out the streams like crazy during this tournament. We have one more game together on Tuesday. Can't wait already. Can't wait. I'm so upset that I had to miss the second half. I have to go back and rewatch this game to see the second half, but man.
I'm glad that HBO Max drops those replays of these tournament games.
Do we know what the WBC championship game is going to be yet?
We won't know. Now, we'll know if Team USA's in it tonight. They play the DR the same time of life for the Warrior game.
Okay. All right. So we'll keep you updated on that. We'll keep you updated on that. But we are open to streaming that one because I did want to stream a WBC game, and I want to have JB Taylor on to do that.
Hopefully, the United States can win today and keep up this good fortune for USA.
Chaos, you crazy son of a bitch. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, brother.
Love you, man.
And brother BKO, I saw your donations as well while I was out of power. I had my phone on, but thank you too, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Goodman says the Wolves are confusing. Are they losing again today, Goodman?
They've been on a skid. They've been on a skid, man.
They lost 4 in a row before. Of course, they beat us, and they faced the Thunder today.
Yeah, they're gonna lose at the Thunder.
That game started at an hour before this game started, I believe.
Let's see, Minnesota, the 6th seed right now. They're 6-4 in their last 10. They're not looking as good right now. Same thing with Denver.
Yeah, we saw that overtime loss last night for the Denver Nuggets. Oh my God. Oh my God.
No way.
No
way.
Chaos. Another $50 bomb.
Chaos. 50 bomb. Oh my God. What do you say?
You are worthy. Just don't know it yet. Chaos. We thank you, bro. I bow to you, my man.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That's incredible. That's absolutely. I'm speechless, Chaos. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much, Chaos.
What?
Thank you. Oh my God. Wow.
Jacob.
Philip asked, Josh, did a lot of trees come down? No, a lot of trees did not. No trees came down. No trees came down. It's just our power grid just is very weak and prone to the wind. Very prone to. We can have a thunderstorm. We can even have a severe thunderstorm, and I'll lose no power. But if the wind is strong enough, I'll lose power. There's no wind. I mean, there's no rain. There's no storm. Nothing. It's a nice, beautiful day outside. It's just really windy, and that knocks out our power every time. If it goes above 25 miles per hour, I'm going to lose power. Before this stream started, I saw that our wind was about 23, 24 miles per hour. And what did I say, Roach? I said, you know what? I'm going to send you everything. I'm going to have you stream on your end because I'm going to lose power at some point in this stream. And sure enough, I did. I always plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, there goes my feed. And then boom, you just froze and you were done.
I live in Dallas, Texas. This is the Red River area. It is part of Tornado Alley. We do get a lot of bad storms. We do get a lot of bad wind. Even when there's no storms, we get a lot of bad wind. You need a generator? You know what? I might need one. As often as we lose power out here, it's crazy.
Only 25-mile-per-hour winds knocking out a greatest wild.
Oh yeah, if it's around 25 or more, you can count on it. We're losing power.
Wow. Our grid's pretty good around here. We've had gusts up to 60 and have not lost power because of it.
Well, you got a better grid than we do. I remember one time me and Sean were streaming an NBA playoff game. It was It was going great. It was a great game. The stream was popping off. And then we lost power because it was wind. And we go outside, me and Sean, and there was not a cloud in the sky, not one cloud in the sky. It was just windy. It was just a little windy, and we lost power for the whole night, for the entire night.
What the hell? That's wild to me, man.
But I appreciate you guys' concern. Thank you, Philip. Thank you, Philip. Man, one more game for USA women's basketball, dude. And then we have to wait and see about the WNBA CBA. I'm still trying to feel optimistic. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm a little thick in the head. But I'm feeling optimistic about a deal being done by that Tuesday game. I hope. I hope. Because I want to stream the entire WNBA season with Indiana Fever. Preseason, regular season, playoffs.
Oh my God, Chaos, are you serious?
I'm going to throw my chair. I'm throwing my chair at Rocha. I'm going to throw my chair at Rocha.
Don't!
Yes.
Oh! $100 bomb again from Chaos.
Love you guys. You're the greatest. Oh my God, Chaos. Lord have mercy.
Chaos, you're incredible. You're the MVP, bro. Wow, man. Thank you, dude.
Thank you so much, man, for your generosity and the support to the channel. Chaos. I crack open a beer for you, man. Cheers.
Cheers for my red cup, bro.
Chaos. 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 Chaos.
Chaos.
And we have a $2 dono from Boston Fan. You guys doing March Madness brackets on YouTube? Yes, sir, we are. I'm so glad you asked that question because Boston Fan, we just opened our bracket challenge just last night. Goodman just dropped the link. There it is right there in the chat. It's free to join. Anybody who wants to join, even if you haven't ever played with us in a bracket challenge for March Madness, it's a lot of fun. We do it on the Sleeper Fantasy app. It's free to join. You compete against me, Roach, everybody in the chat. We'll have a prize to the winner. So there it is, free to join. There's the link. Join up.
Appreciate y'all for joining that, man. It's a lot of fun doing March Madness.
Yeah, I'm going to fill out my bracket later this week, right before that Saturday official start to March Madness, baby. Let's go. I'm taking Duke to win. I'm pretty cement on that. I'm taking Duke.
I'm between Duke and Michigan. That's who I'm between right now. Who I think's gonna win?
Mofo says, I can't wait for a random team to bust my bracket. If that's not the damn truth, man. If that's not the truth about March Madness, you got to watch out for those upsets. You got to watch out for those upsets because they happen.
That's why it's always good when you fill out your bracket. Take a couple upsets. Take that 11 seed to win, that 13 seed to win.
But also don't get too cute with your upsets.
Yeah.
When filling out your bracket. Don't get too cute.
Gotta have a nice mixture of upsets and favorites winning.
So Bradley says, yeah, Thursday is when the brackets lock up.
Okay.
Thursday is when the brackets lock up. Sweet. Thank you, Bradley. And thank you for setting up that bracket Survivor Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Mofo says, I'm taking Duke to the national championship. So he's with me, taking Dookie.
I don't like all this hype behind Duke. I feel like when Duke gets all this hype, they end up shitting during the tournament.
I haven't watched too much of college basketball, but what I have seen, I like it.
That's why I'm thinking I'm leaning towards Michigan, so I don't jinx Duke. You're going Carolina Chaos? I'm not taking Duke's as resilient. They almost got beat by Florida State, and Duke is injured right now.
So who are you taking?
Who
are you taking, bro?
Hey.
What you feeling like?
Harry Pothead, yes, UConn has been good again this year, although they did just lose their tournament final to St. John's. Bradley says, I don't know if it'll be a number 1 seed winning it all. Have some sleeper teams.
God, that win is killer. I might lose power again any moment. Any moment. Any moment. In fact, you know what? While we're still here, I'm going to send you everything for that Knicks and Warriors stream.
Okay.
Because I'm probably going to lose power later on.
Okay.
You're going to stream on your end anyway.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Worst game of the year was St. John's. Yeah, they got killed. They lost by It's funny because UConn beat St. John's by like 25 points early in the season, and they lose the, was it Big Ten or whatever championship to St. John's by 20 points yesterday. The brackets, so Selection Sunday will be announced in 2 hours, says Rosier. So in 2 hours, we'll know what the brackets look like.
Also, that's why we lost Lawson today, right? For Team USA, the head coach, because she had to get back to college duties.
Because today's Selection Sunday for both the women's and the men. I did not. Yeah, that's right. She did have to go back. Boston Feather chooses last year. All number 1 seeds made the Final Four.
You know what? You're right. I forgot about that. And everyone made a big deal about that.
Yeah.
All number 1 seeds made the Final Four last year, Boston.
That's very rare in the tournament. Do you see the number 1s, all 4 go to the Final Four?
Yeah. Yeah. Holy crap. Boston, thank you for the too sweet chaos. No way, brother. Another $10 donation from Mr. Chaos. Don't worry, brother BKL. I got plenty. He said, I'm about to make it rain.
Chaos, you're amazing, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Chaos. My God, man.
Wow. Thank you, bro. And thank you, Boston fan, for your couple of donations as well, man.
Chaos. Oh, my God.
So Matthew says it will be announced on CBS and ESPN, the March Madness brackets. All right, thank you, Matthew. So that's going to happen right before we go live for that Warriors game.
Goodman says, I feel like with the NIL, upsets are going to be less and less likely.
People are getting paid big money to stay at these big-time schools nowadays. You're not wrong about that, Goodman.
Did you hear about Mark Cuban's idea?
I did not hear about Mark Cuban's idea.
So Mark Cuban had this suggested idea that NIL should come to the WNBA.
Oh.
That it should be allowed for sponsors to sponsor players individually. Now we've seen we've seen sponsors try to sponsor teams. I think they tried to do that with Vegas, right? Didn't someone try to sponsor Las Vegas?
I'm not sure.
Aces? I think it was a couple of years ago. There was a sponsor that was trying to give Aces some money.
Do you think it ever will make its way to the WNBA?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I don't think that'll ever happen.
Okay.
I don't think that'll ever happen, but wouldn't that be interesting for the WNBA as opposed to any other sport? Yeah, where WNBA players can be getting these sponsorship deals.
Because right now it's only at the college level for the most part. Well, that we know of the big time NIL money. All right, Jacob, we're definitely considering you for mod, bro. We appreciate you, dude. 2 sweets, man. Whoa. Oh, almost knocked down my camera. 2 sweets, dude. Hey, but given you're not wrong, NIL is going to have these big time schools, whether it's college basketball, college football, whatever, stay good. Because these players could just stay in college and make a lot of money, man.
Cuban is a dumbass, says Goodman.
WNBA.
I have a love-hate relationship with Mark Cuban. I do.
Jim Roger the 2 says, I think Chaos got his tax return.
Chaos got That's tough.
That's a good one.
Chaos got his tax return. Oh man, I gotta still do my taxes.
Me
We got
too.
what, about a month away?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do it this Friday. I'm gonna do it this Friday. I got an appointment set with my accountant.
Thank you so much for the 2, Jim Rogers.
Jim Rogers, thank you for the 2. Appreciate you, bro.
Let's go.
Philip says loss is not a loss. Man, like I said, I thought the last couple of games seemed a bit better with Nate Tibbetts head coaching.
Oh, 100% better. I like it that Nate Tibbetts is not doing the hockey change where we see 5 in, 5 out. He's doing a 2 here, 2 there, 3 there, 3 there.
Roger says, I did mine. I'm getting a lot back. Oh, that's what's up, Roger. Hell yeah. I haven't had anything returned back to me in about 10 years. I've only ever just paid.
I haven't had a tax back to me since like 2020. Yo, Chaos with the 10 again. Says Josh.
He says, Josh, I thought you was put at timeout. That's what it felt like. That's what it feels like, man. Being under this North Texas grid. Every time we get over 25 mile per hour winds, I just lose power. That's what it feels like. David H, thanks for the sub, bro. I'm just sitting here in the dark. I'm just sitting here on the dark with my phone. Can't do nothing. Can't be on the stream. Can't call the plays. Can't interact with the chat live on stream. Oh, dude, I hate that. I hate it.
Losing power during the stream sucks, especially when you're the one that's hosting the stream too.
Chaos, much love, man. Thank you for the 10, dude. QC dropping that Caitlin Clark emo. I love that emo. It's one of my favorites.
It's just like
she was demonic in that emo, boy. She said, I'm about to tear everybody up.
I love that one, man. Just like the pods one, they both have their tongue sticking out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight. Right now, at halftime, Wichita State leads 26, South Florida 33. What a game. Winner goes to the NCAA tournament. Yeah, I have that game on right now, actually, Rozier.
No, he doesn't.
I do. The American Championship.
Matthew says, but Josh, at least we can say Cuba is not worse than Nico Harrison. Sorry. Well, Nico Harrison should never get a job again in the NBA. Ever. Ever.
I wonder if Nike will even hire him back because he was high up there in Nike before he got hired by the Mavericks.
And I heard he wasn't that good in Nike either.
Oh, damn it. Why did he get the job at Dallas? Wow.
Because he had a lot of connections, and I guess that qualifies you for a freaking job.
Okay. Huh.
God, he was awful.
Terrible GM. Roach, I'm sorry, don't be mad at me, but I don't feel like the Knicks and Warriors are that exciting. Well, yeah, we have half our roster out. We only have 8 available players here today.
It's going to be awful.
Yeah. Warriors
are be awful.
We're resting a lot of our players today because we have a winnable game tomorrow against the Washington Wizards.
Goodman says, I have a hot take. I think Nico was a good GM. He built a really good team around Luka. And then how quickly did he get away from that? How quickly did he let Boston scare the bejesus out of him and trade away Luka Doncic? That man folded like a lawn chair so fast. Can't have it. At a position of power like that, can't have it.
Losing that finals with that defense we saw by Luka really scared Nico.
And I feel like that's like just the overall, like, no. I'll say that's a recurring theme for the Dallas Mavericks. Even going back to Mark Cuban, where they got something nice going and then they just ruin it. They just ruin it themselves. Single-handedly ruin it.
Like you mentioned.
You heard my rant the other day about Mark Cuban after 2011.
Why are you blowing up the team that just went to the finals, man?
And new to the Cult of Fury, Peter Jones. And Peter Jones just dropped 5 gifted. Holy smokes.
Peter, let's go.
Peter. Pumpkin Eater dropping 5 gifted to the chat, going to Steve-O, going to Carrie, going to Taras, going to Bald Ego, and Recon Jets.
Welcome, y'all. Thanks to Peter, who joined the memberships himself.
Peter, much love, dude. Became a Cult of Fury member and dropped 5 to the chat. He said, "Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me?" He brought 5.
Thank you, bro. We love you. Thank you for the support, man.
Hell yeah. And we got another 10 from Guy Chaos.
I'll send you a gen. Just keep going.
Keep going. We're going to keep it up, man. No matter what, we're going to keep it going. No matter what the situation, we're going to keep it going. And you know what keeps us going? All you guys in the chat. All y'all who support this channel all these years, whether it was me and Sean, me and Roach, me, Sean and Roach, me, Sean, me and Roach again. Doesn't matter. You guys have absolute support of this channel, no matter who's here. Appreciate you guys.
Thank y'all for the support. We love you so much.
Chaos, thank you, bro. We got another Get the Membership, Roach.
Daryl Morgan, I get the membership to Peercast GDL.
Daryl Morgan.
Ba, 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 da, ba.
Let's go, Daryl. Welcome in, per guest.
Thank you.
Rajier just tagged us on Twitter.
Oh,
all right, I got you. Everyone's talking about how conference realignment is affecting football and basketball. Meanwhile, USC is playing snow baseball at North. They're playing baseball in the snow?
whoa. It's snowing there in March. That's crazy. Now, you do see this once in a while. A couple of years ago, the Detroit Tigers also played in a snowstorm. As long as it's not a blizzard, sometimes Imbo B can play through a snowstorm.
Also, I saw your tag from earlier when I lost power, Rajier, about Annie Costable, who tweeted out for day 6 of this negotiation between the WNBA and the Players Union. Not much to report right now, other than the main focus is hammering out rev share. Alicia Clark and Brianna Turner are back in the building, along with Nneka Ogwumike, Brianna Stewart, and Nafisa Collier. Progress has been made, but rev share is obviously what the deal hinges upon. So it sounds like a lot of those little nitty-gritty things of the WNBA, CBA have been probably ironed out for the most part, and now we're just stuck on this rev share. And remember, for the WNBA, CBA, the players want a different type of revenue share than what the WNBA wants. The WNBA wants to do a revenue share after expenses have been paid out. WNBA players want it before expenses get paid out. So we'll see what gets situated there. We'll see what happens.
This is the second day in a row now that this is what the main discussion is about in the WNBA CBA.
Because that's different. And then, okay, so there's a difference in what kind of revenue share they want between the two sides, and then how much of a percentage. Those are the two main things. What kind of revenue share and what kind of percentage are we talking about here?
Hopefully they can get the situation done here soon. Wonder how long this is going to take to get this revenue share. Again, Daryl, Peter, thank you all. Chaos, appreciate you guys.
We're going to head out in about 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes, we're going to head out.
We're live for that Warrior game in about 3 hours. We live for that Warrior game in about 3 hours at 4:30 Pacific. It's confusing me a little bit. Oh, it says Golden State. Some of the CBA stuff can be very confusing, man. Some of it can be very confusing. But at the end of the day, all that matters is they agree upon something and that we end up having a season. Yeah, I'll be checking out the selection show. Reggie, I already have it on ESPN. Well, I know it's on CBS. But yeah, I'll definitely be checking it out. Because the woman, okay, so the women's is on ESPN. It's the selection show. And the men's is at 3 o'clock on CBS. Okay, let me checking that out. What's up, Alex? What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Check my last, please. Question says J Dog. Do y'all think the Lakers win one of the Rockets games within the 3-day span? Yeah, they can, absolutely. Shoot, they can win both the games against the Rockets the way Houston's been playing lately, man. Denver's a lot better team than Houston. You guys beat them in freaking overtime last night. Oh my God, that game was freaking incredible. So, Chad Lucas says that's huge. A lot of these expenses could be phantom expenses, like the owner paying himself as a salary, counting on the books, and causing the team to break even instead of making profit.
And that's the thing too, man, because a lot of the rhetoric that I've been seeing out there during this whole CBA deal, I've seen so many people talk about, how the WNBA, because the WNBA say themselves that they've been losing millions and millions and millions of dollars, and they'll lose millions more if they come close to what the WNBA players are wanting. But here's the thing. Their books are not open to be looked at. So we're literally supposed to take their word for it. And I can't believe how many people do take the WNBA's word for it. The same WNBA who people criticize during the season, Kathy Engelberg, when did she become some competent commissioner of the league? The WNBA owners. Aren't there two WNBA owners under hot water right now? The Phoenix Mercury and the Chicago Sky owner. By the way, Chicago Sky owner being in hot water because allegedly he misinterpreted or did not give the right numbers to investors, meaning he wasn't accurate about how much money they made. He was lying about how much money they actually brought in, allegedly. And we're supposed to just take the WNBA's word for it that they're losing $40 million a year. Maybe that is true, but unless we see that book, we're supposed to just take their word for it as if they're not angling for the best deal for themselves. It's strange to me how many people just automatically find it so easy and so comfortable to just attack the players as opposed to showing the same fucking energy to the WNBA owners and Kathy Engelberg. Wild to me. Absolutely wild to me.
That's crazy. The WNBA, the books aren't open like that. So we're blind when it comes to that.
Sorry for cussing.
Sorry, I guess. Yo, what's up, Chai Chai? Thank you guys for streaming. We appreciate you for supporting us.
I'm signing off, says Chaos. Chaos, we'll catch you later, man. And just want to say thank you so much again for everything tonight, man. We appreciate you. We love you, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a good rest of your weekend.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Leslie says, hi, guys. I usually listen to Lakers and Warriors games, but just want to say hello. Hey, Leslie.
Hello.
Yeah, we're going to head off ourselves, guys. We're going to head off ourselves. But thank you again for joining us. It was an early afternoon or morning, depending where you're at, stream for USA Women's Basketball against New Zealand. They win this game. What was the score, Roach?
They won tonight 101-46.
101-46. Only one game remains in this qualifying tournament on Tuesday. USA versus Spain. I hope we see you guys on Tuesday afternoon. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If we don't see you, but we'll be live later on tonight for the Warriors and the Knicks. Love you guys. Mod Squad, Cult of Fury Elite, everyone who liked, everyone who subscribed, everybody who commented, shared, and donated. Thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all. We'll see you guys here in a few hours for the Warrior game.
Buenos noches.
Goodbye. Oh, yeah, it's on my side.